The button has been pressed. I'm going to press this button.
We're gonna do about it. So many Google Docs. Oh my god.
Yes. Which I'm realizing when I watch through the recordings that when anybody speaks, it just mutes the music anyway.
Huh.
Or it doesn't mute it, but it like turns it down so the
I
volume
feel
of the
like
music
it's
doesn't
just you.
actually mean anything.
That's
Um.
fine.
Anywho, where we left off
Yes.
was a very simple session because
Library.
you left the tavern and you went to the library where you met with Varian, bought some books,
Expensive.
and Bonk got a book too. Bonk got a book about protecting locks. So it's like a anti-lock picking book, which he can use to try to get better at picking more defensive locks, like reverse engineering. Kelsatora got a bunch of random books, including the child stories book, which I don't know if you've read those, John, but I did put
I
three
have.
of
I have.
And there was this whole riddle of the black blood up against the back wall, which you distracted Victorian to keep getting too involved, where Miyasatra was able to acquire a strange light that left a giant centipede and went into her body, which illuminated a map with 7 lines of different colors. And on a table in front of her, a circular table, was an array, a circular pattern of bowl/jar type of vessels of colors that corresponded to the map. And every one of them was broken with a hole in it that looked like a little thing broke out and left. You were able to come back into the library, the door sealed behind you. In order to get in, Miyasatra did have to prick her finger. I'm going to say you've done this before in terms of wrapping your hands. If you remember at the beginning of the game, you had bandages wrapped around your hands. I'm going to say, unless you object, that you have successfully covered up your hand to keep that hidden from anybody who might look. And you also noticed that when you inquired of Varian if he knew what a black blood was, he denied it. You asked if anybody strange had been around, and he admitted that there was a creature, an individual. When he described them, they had the same armor as a warden, but they did not leave a name. But they did leave him like a totem, one of those little rock things that you can wear around your neck and very easily break, which had the symbol of the wardens on it, which Desmond has relieved him of and put into the bag of holding. And from there, you left and are on your way to the council chambers.
For shit.
Okay. So, unless there are objections, I'm going to jump into what you see when you get to the council chambers.
Real quick. What are we doing? We gotta talk about the cows. I know there's something else. Can't remember.
You were going to talk to the council, or at least you made a comment that you were going to talk to the council about not letting the wardens in.
That too. Thank you. I forgot about that.
Those were the only 2 things I have documented that were on your agenda to talk to the council.
Awesome. I'm good to go then.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go now.
All right. So as you walk out of the library, because again, this is kind of connected. The tree would be right behind it. The Malorn Eglareb is what it is, as it is known, which Kelsatora might know if he was skimming through the Child Stories book on your way there.
Yep.
Like I said, the council chamber is this. It's not. I say council chamber. It's not really a chamber. Like I said, it's more of a circular platform that's hanging off the side of this big tree, and the spiral staircases and pillars that hold it up in place. And so, as you exit the library and kind of come around the tree, you can see that there are people kind of gathered lower at the bottom and in the surrounding trees around the council, or the giant tree, kind of looking in at what's going on to observe. And you can choose to go up the stairs, or you can try to go into a tree. So what is your? I'm guessing you want to go directly to the council. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go up this spiral staircase. It has no railing, which is not safe. At least it has no visible railing. It doesn't. You feel confident that you're not going to fall off. In fact, if you try to fall off, it's not like there's an invisible barrier there, but there's something keeping you from falling off. Nothing physically there, but it's almost like a psychic piercing in your mind. Like when you're falling asleep and your head falls down and you jerk awake, your head jerks up. It's that kind of thing where you feel like you can't actually fall off of this unless you were pushed. And you go up the spiral staircase and up until you get to the circular chamber. And this is kind of the best that I could do as a visual representation, but it doesn't do it justice to me. The best way that I could describe it would be, think of something adjacent to the Jedi Council from Star Wars, where it's a flat platform with these window cutouts around it. And in the middle, they have this pedestal here. This wouldn't be here. It's an empty circle. And that's where the speakers or witnesses would stand. And there's just a circle of 6 chairs. And each of the chairs is filled with a different member of the council. And so you can recognize Naivara is sitting there in her council. Next to each chair is what looks like a dead tree, or like bonsai tree with no leaves on it. And there is a single elf standing behind each of those leafless bonsai trees. And upon the entrance, there is a single person wearing not so much armor, but ceremonial garb, with a large, wide stick as they stand there as you guys approach. Is there anything anybody would like to do or say before the council begins?
Nope.
We came in peace.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what is the marching order? Is everyone trying to be in a line?
I'm
I'll
in
be behind
front.
Desmond.
Yeah, I'm in front.
So,
Satra's in the very back.
okay. Bonk, are you in the back?
Yeah,
So you can't really see anything
yeah, I know.
because you're short.
That's why, and that's why I say we come in
Yeah.
peace. Right behind me, Asatra.
Why you gotta do that to him?
I mean, you're in a crowded space and he's short. He can't see the box. As you approach, you can see that Naivara is kind of like glancing around, trying to find, like looking for someone. And her eyes fall upon you as you arrive. And the council is just getting ready to get started. And she stands up and she actually says, as they're getting into, like, if you've ever been to conferences or long multi-part meetings or anything of that nature, there's usually an introduction and agenda section to those types of gatherings. And kind of just as that's getting started, Naivara pops up and interjects. she says, "My apologies, but I would like to bring a particular matter to the attention of the council first, because we have some visitors that are on their way out. It is a time-sensitive issue, and one of those adventurers is a member and a citizen of our own town. If we are a council for the people, we should be accessible to the people, and I believe that this should be presented first, and then we can proceed with our normal agenda." And the rest of the council just kind of glances around, the eyes kind of falling on you. Are you guys kind of like front and center, or are you hiding in the back?
Front and center.
You heading to the front.
And she gestures to you guys as the rest of the council looks. Desmond, you can see clearly Erdan gives you a nod. The rest just kind of acknowledge you blandly. And they all nod their heads and agree that this is acceptable to them, that if these matters are brief, that they can be addressed at the beginning and just get them out of the way. And then they turn the speaking role back over to Naivara, and she begins her whole spiel or before she begins her spiel, she will turn it over to you. She will say, "Please, Belethil, please stand up and plead your case, and I will follow up." And as you're allowed to step forward, that figure with the heavy cloak, ceremonial type clothes, and that big stick pulls off a shred of bark from that stick. It's like a collection of the slap bracelet truth things are slapped in a series on this staff, and he pulls one off and hands it to you. And if you take a look around, you can see that every one of the council members is also wearing one.
This is the Zone of Truth.
The Zone of Truth thing, yeah.
Okay. Put it on.
And she gestures for you to take the circle in the middle, and she takes her seat.
I'll walk up. Oh, fuck. Why am I nervous? Public speaking. Thank you for that. And thank you, council members, for hearing me today. It's been a little bit of time since I've been here. I came back to help and found some worrying things on my way. First, Argulund seems to be lacking in some produce that we might be able to provide to help some of those in the
Stone Tusk.
yeah in Stone Tusk and this in the plains of Aladon as a whole. All it would need is wait, do we need like 30 more?
They had 30, you procured 30. So you know that you have access to 60.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You do not know how many Mark has been able to find.
We need 40 of the ones that are here. Cows, that is. And I would be willing to pay for them as compensation and as fair trade for basically giving them back. I can gesture to. I have so many tats. Aletha for that.
Althea.
Althea. believe that would be 200 gold for all, which is satisfactory. Everyone's be happy. The other matter that is more concerning that I found here, just in the
They
simple
interrupt
library.
you. They interrupt you. We will handle one issue on the docket at a time.
Okay. Do you accept my offer?
You wish, and this is Althea speaking, you wish to simply purchase the cows directly from us?
I didn't think it would be a good idea to take them, or say that I could, as a favor, uh, purchasing them straight from the council themselves would have seemed the easiest and most satisfactory to everyone involved. Who knows what Argulund would do if they don't get their cows, and well, I'm fine with paying for them.
Naivara speaks up. And this would be of great advantage to us. The more cows that we have here, the more dreadful it is for our ecosystem. It is not sustainable. He makes a point that if we do this, our relation with Argulund and with the plains as a whole would improve. He gives a glance to, I believe that's Mindartis? No.
Sure.
Velios. And if he wishes to pay for them, casting a glance to Mindartis, there is no negative impact on our treasury. It is actually Adran who speaks. You wish to personally pay to give cattle to someone else. What is in it for you?
Personally, me, nothing. Not at all. But the troop I bring with me have made a deal with someone in Stone Tusk, to help out with this trade, as Argulund would be very. We just don't know what they would do, and I'd rather keep these simple farmers alive than us have 40 cows roaming around eating all of the lands. And paying for them myself is just the easiest way to do it.
At this point, they gesture to both you and to anyone else in the party. Is there any further deliberation that you would wish to provide before the council discusses?
No.
Okay. I think we're good.
Very well. And one by one, the council goes around in a circle. Starting with Althea. She speaks, saying that since they've gotten what they need from the plains of Aladon in the form of the cows, she wants compensation. But she is conceding to the fact that you will pay. And she nods to the person beside her, standing behind that tree, that leafless bonsai tree, tiny little bonsai tree. And that person all of those people have hoods over their faces. You can't see who they are. But their hands reach out, and Yasatra can feel druidic energy as the leaves start to bloom and it is a green. The leaves come out as green. Adran speaks next, and he makes a similar conclusion that selling the cows in helping the starving folk in Stone Tusk in the plains of Valadan, or helping the starving people in Argulund, are not his primary concern because they're outside of his borders, so why should he care? But if Antrim is connected in trade to these people and it comes out that they had the ability to help, then possibly Argulund or the plains of Valadan would send their stone guard, forcibly remove it, and this would be bad for the defense and for the people of Antrim. But he also says, but to surrender all of the cows could provide a shortage of food and supplies, which could lead to civil uprising within Antrim, which is not good for the people of Antrim or for his troops. So he will concede to a portion of the cows being taken. And he nods to the person next to him, that hooded figure who makes like a yellow, flowery leaf come out of his bonsai tree. Mendartis is the treasurer. He concludes, as long as the treasury is satisfied, if you will pay, then his vote is yes. And the hooded figure next to him makes that bonsai tree go green. Evelios immediately has his bush turned green, the bonsai tree bush thing, leaf come out green, concluding that the foreign policy benefits of this outweigh financial consequences. Naivara has already, before you even showed up, as soon as you started speaking, actually, her bonsai thing turned green. And so you have a total of 5 yeses and a contingent. And so the deliberation now is, how many cows do you want to take?
The cows are here.
5 or 6.
How many cows do you have?
When you the short and sweet of it is, they're getting 20 every 2 weeks. They keep 6 in the distance. They butcher 6. And 12 they do nothing to. Every time. So they have currently at their disposal that are easy to find because they just kind of roam around. It's actually Althea who speaks. They have 56 at the moment.
I'm muting myself. I would love 40 if I could.
They counter, we need to keep at least 12.
That's
That leaves you with
14.
16.
Yeah. Or 16.
52.
You said 56.
56 minus 12 is 44. But they want to keep a few in reserve. You can, because the 6 of them are used for butchering. 6 are used for like milk and stuff like that, and then they have to have some in reserve for after the ones that are butchered are there, so that they have food.
That's 4.
Well,
That's
4
4
more,
extras
yeah.
in
You
reserve.
can keep the 4, and so you would still have the ability to take the food.
Yeah, and I need 40. And you keep 16.
And you're willing to pay the price for 40.
If the
price is right.
If the man at Silver Hill was correct, then it should be around 100 gold, and I'm willing to pay double.
100 gold. Are you saying that you purchased cattle at Silverhill?
Yes.
Go on.
He said 20, 200 silver, and I'm willing to pay 10 times that for your 40.
It is Althea who speaks. You purchased cattle for yourself at Silverhill?
For the same cause. I need a total of 100. And we have 60 out of reserves at the moment that are already on their way. This would be the last.
Yes. I understand that, but we have a standing order with Silverhill.
Yes. I talked to Navera already about this, and that's why I'm actually here.
Pause for a second. Did you actually tell her that you redirected it? I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure I did. Because she was happy that they're not coming there.
Oh, that's true. She was happy. So Nivera will actually step in to clarify that. And at that, you actually do see Althea is not happy. The reason that he offered you a discounted price is because he receives more than financial payment. It is a trade system. He receives goods in exchange for his goods. So he received his payment from us for the cattle already, and on top of that, he took your money as well. So you have actually been swindled because that cattle has already been paid for. And if you purchase that 20 cattle, then we will not be getting them. So if you wish to compensate entirely, you have to add that 20 to the 40 that you are purchasing. So you would actually be purchasing.
No, upon we bought more than what you were promised.
I see. I wonder what she's speaking out loud. I wonder what game he's playing. Anyway, you wish to offer, what did you say, 200 gold?
Mm-hmm.
For an average price, that would catch you 20. But
Make that 260 gold.
we can give you 30 for 260.
What about 300?
For 300? 35.
That's enough. That is a fair deal.
The council will take a deliberation, look around, they all nod their heads. So be it. The treasury will collect your payment on your way out. Now please continue. What is this next issue you wish to discuss with us?
Just 100 or 240 gold is gone. It is actually I actually have a question for Eridan.
Adran, you mean?
Adrin.
Okay.
Are you aware that there are wardens from Argulund and Nesetoft that have been in the city recently?
You can make an insight check to this. Anybody can. What I'll say is he does not verbally answer the question.
19.
18 plus whatever. Insight?
Yeah.
Also 19.
So anybody that wishes to roll that has an 18 or higher, his eyes do flicker recognition, but he does not answer.
I only ask because I was at the library or the ring repository talking to Barian, catching up, and it turns out that a warden came and gave him this charm here if he were to see something that is called a black blood. And
Make
we've
another
been
insight check if you wish.
nat 20 for 23.
Okay.
Do I keep going?
This is
18.
keep talking,
Okay.
but this is everyone can do this.
We have been dealing with the wardens specifically from Nesatoft, and they have actually, well, in Silverhill, they tried to kill us. And a few of the citizens there. Luckily, we had talked to a warden in Nesatoft named Brose, who unfortunately met her end before, and were able to get the seal. And the guards at Silverhill were very much happy to see us and let it be. But we talked to the warden, and they're chasing whatever this black blood is, and apparently they've made it into Antrim, much like the Changeling did 25 years ago.
So, those of you who rolled insight, again with an 18 or higher, his eyes do flicker with recognition again at the mention of black blood. These wardens you speak of, these people, describe them physically.
All elves. And then
I will pause you right there, Velithil. You wish for us to do what exactly?
watch more intently. Barian didn't even get the name of the fellow, and I can only imagine, even if the guards did, it was a fake name, and why he was here is beyond.
I will pause you again, Velithil. Have any of our people asked your compatriots their names?
Yes.
Yes.
All of them, everywhere you have gone.
It is my understanding that they've
No
gone
one-
shopping.
No one comes through the border without the security check, where they must wear one of these. And he raises his wrist with the bark, the slap bracelet thing on. It is impossible to lie while wearing one. There is no way we received a fake name. You wish for us to watch, we will watch. But elves have always been free to come and go from Antrim.
Can I do a quick check on the medallion thing as to like what it would do?
That would be an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Are you holding it? Did you pull it out to show them?
I'm holding it, yeah.
Okay.
Not as good.
Oh, you did a detect magic on it.
I
So-
did.
Let me tell you what school of magic it is.
Yeah, you said, was it
I
abjuration?
think I said abjuration, but let me confirm that. Yes, it's abjuration magic.
I gotta remember what the fuck abjuration. Fine. I'm currently proficient in Arcana, so it's a 21.
Dirty 20 or 20 something?
21.
21.
16 plus 5.
Being an abjuration spell, you know that it's protection of some sort. Given that you can't find a warden here, it probably sends a signal to a warden somewhere. You know an abjuration spell that can do that. And the only one that I believe that you know is the alarm spell.
Mhm.
So it could be an alarm spell or an alarm adjacent spell.
I am only worried that if this is spread throughout Antrim, something may happen and they may come. And who knows what they will do. These wardens are ruthless. They have a hit squad called the Guild of the Moonlight Glade. I don't trust them in this town.
Your intentions are well placed, Velithil. This is Evelios speaking now. Your intentions are well placed, but it does send a negative message for us to close our borders or to treat inhospitably elves, anybody, but especially elves, especially singling out a particular kind. It sends a bad message.
I understand that, but they're not tourists. These are warriors. These are guardsmen.
We have guardsmen and warriors as well.
Not
Are
as
you
many.
yourself not a warrior of a kind?
And
You travel from place to place. Should they close their doors or watch you when you go to a new town?
They do. They watch us closely. And we give them no reason to let us out, to keep us out.
Adrian speaks again. We have such protective barriers in place. We have not forgotten what happened 25 years ago. Antrim has been safe, and it will continue to be safe. Thank you for bringing this matter to the Council's attention. But unless there's something more specific you request of us, we have heard your plea, and we will take it into consideration and move on with the rest of our agenda. Unless any of your compatriots wish to add to your testimony and deliberation.
The Brown just yelled, "He speak the truth!"
I will leave with,
Go ahead.
I will leave with this then. They are dangerous. They do come back. Please watch them. I do not want to repeat or anyone else hurt. We've almost died fighting them.
Then we shall not give them reason to fight. Thank you again for bringing this matter to our attention. Welcome back and safe travels.
Thank you all for hearing me and for the cows.
Althea stands up one more time, circling back to the matter of the bovines. Do you wish for us to take care of it in terms of transit? Or will you handle it yourself?
Do you think we can take 35 cows back to Silver Hill?
Yeah.
I think we can take care of it. But thank you
But
for your offers.
What if they get, mysteriously taken again?
You've never seen Kelsator with the cowboy hat on, have you?
Can't say
Yeah,
I
but
would
are
want
we
to.
gonna take them back and then escort them to Argulund?
No, we're
Just-
going to Silver Tusk.
Yeah, are we taking them back to Silver Tusk and then escorting them back to Argulund?
No,
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 Argulund will come
so-
pick them up.
we're taking
Arguland
them
is
back
going
to
come pick
Merc.
them up.
We're dropping them off with Merc, hoping he found 5 more.
We'll just go to the tower.
As an alternative, we can meet you in the middle. The magic of Antrim, as you've no doubt noticed, tends to be nature-based. We have some very strong druidic roots. The plains of Aladan are also filled with pockets of strong druidic energy. We may be able to transport you to a area not directly next to Silver Hill, but within the plains.
Just the cows?
Oh, we could send you as well. What
Mhm.
I am getting at is, if you were to leave this matter to us, this is how we would do it. We would go through this transportation process, but it also takes some effort to guide the cows the rest of the way there, in which case we may require a little bit more financing, or you're free to take them yourself from Antrim directly to Silver Hill, or you could take our route into the heart of the plains, but we would not go with you, and you would have to escort them from within the plains. But it could be easier to escort the bovines within the plains rather than through the woods and then to the plains. And there would be no charge to this at all.
We can do that. Yes, we can take the cows and that. I would only ask that we go pick up some of our things that we have commissioned and then on our way. Thank you.
Very well. If you wish to use the druids, you may take the hidden path once we have finished our deliberation.
Absolutely.
You would know what that means, Desmond. If you look at the map, there's a pathway through the woods, like a narrow pathway back here behind where everything is.
All right. I think that's it.
She bows and she takes her seat. And as you are escorted away, you're not escorted away, you are gestured to leave the circle. And as you walk back, the figure with the staff reaches out his hand for you to return your slap bracelet thing.
Take it off and give it to him.
And he slaps it back onto the staff with the rest of them. And
Question for the council here. Can I can we is there a way to get one of those bracelets?
you wish to contain, or you wish to acquire. Why?
Well, there's I would like to interview someone, and I don't particularly know if they're lying. I would like to know if I could borrow one in a sense, but I would like to use one, I guess. I've got something that I'm trying to do, and I need the truth out of someone.
Put one on.
Okay.
And one of the figure puts it on. I will remind you, while you are wearing this, it's a zone of truth, so you do not have to speak.
Yeah.
You can stay silent, but if you speak, you must speak truth.
Yeah.
Do you
So
wish?
close.
Do you wish harm?
No. No harm wished.
They turn to Adran because it's a defense and security measure. And he scans you down. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Unless somebody would like to help him.
I'll just say, I go to great lengths to keep them out of trouble, especially hurting people. I will be, in all likelihood, right next to him, making sure that doesn't happen. And in my head, I just picture Miyasatra beating the shit out of the warden. But I don't have the bracelet on, so I don't.
That's true. You don't. You don't. So that's just a straight roll then.
I got a 21 and a dirty 20.
So roll again because he negated your disadvantage. So it's just a straight roll.
Another dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, but yeah.
Very well. Before you take it, though, you are a friend to Velathil, are you not?
I am, yes.
Then perhaps this will help. And help him in finding peace. You may go.
Thank you.
So you are wearing it, but you are permitted to take it.
Yes, thank you.
God damn it.
You can mark that down as a magic item that does not require attunement.
Awesome. So I just Zone of Truth wrist bracelet?
Is what you can call it.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna usher everyone to the secret passageway. Like,
Well,
all right,
so
thanks.
you have things to pick up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go do that.
Do we want to just say okay?
Smash
we're gonna
cut.
pick up, or are there things people want to do, talk about, say, while you're en route?
Smash cut. I'm fine with just going.
We do
Oh.
need Desmond's reaction to get in his cloak.
True, we do.
I will
All right.
say
Let's go pick
I
up the
will
armor
say-
first.
you're right by the armor. The barracks
I
is
know.
also going to be on your way to the path, so you could do it either way. Miyasatra, what I will say is during that council session, as you are turning to leave, remember how I said there are trees, like individual trees like this, hanging around on the side?
Mm-hmm.
You see a beak with the ever so slightly visible hint. Because of your stupidly high passive perception, you see this. Just a few feathers. Blue. Watching the unfolding events of the council meeting.
Do I notice?
You would have to roll a perception check at disadvantage to see if you notice.
Consultor is gonna walk up to Miyasatra.
What about Nat 1? Does that do any good?
No, that does nothing.
You got distracted by a blue feather, but does not come to mind what that means.
Yeah, you're like, I wonder if there's a blue feather here. Where's the blue feather? Where's the blue? And you're just thinking about the blue feather, and you're oblivious that it's actually watching you.
God damn.
All right. Kelsatoro was approaching Miyasatra.
Yes.
Is this after while you're in the council or when you're out?
This is after.
Walking away.
Yep.
Okay.
Druid.
Okay. I mean, I have a name.
No, that's not what I mean. Miyasatra. You're a druid. Druids are good with
Obviously.
plants. I'm looking for a specific few plants. and I've under the impression you could help me you're coming from being a druid. Um, do you remember back when we were this is a callback to like session 8 when we went into that underground cave. I think it was under we fought this guy and we hacked him to pieces. Desmond had like cloak of flies on. We were trying to get out of him like the names.
No, I've no, I don't remember what you're talking about at
Oh,
all.
Okay.
the tunnel under Springhaven with the
Yeah.
goo people.
Yeah.
Molten, the guy who the wizard.
Oh.
Yes.
It wasn't that far back.
Okay.
But
Well,
it
Yeah, it
was
was
pretty
not
far.
session 8.
okay. It feels like session 8.
It was actually a while
Yes,
ago.
way longer.
Um, I am proficient in alchemy, as an alchemist. Fun fact.
Okay.
That was my training. Would you like to work on a truth serum with me?
A truth serum.
Because,
Or
well, you know how the wardens wouldn't talk to us?
So I have a question. Has Kelsatora removed the bracelet?
Yeah, it's in his
Okay.
pocket.
Okay. I'm just getting that out of the way.
Yeah, I put it in my pocket with everything else that I own on my person because I don't own a house yet, Peter, because the prices are high around here. I'm also not an elf, so I can't live here. Anyway, so Desmond is on a quest
okay.
to hunt some people, and I think, and we're on a quest to get information, and I think it would be beneficial to us if we had a truth serum, and I think me and you can work on that together.
But then what is the point of the bracelet?
That would be a backup. Because we don't want them to break it, do we? Because they can
No.
take it off. They can break it. Whereas if we make them ingest something, that has effects for a little bit. And it's better than using a spell. Specifically, most of us don't have spells like that. I think Desmond is literally the only person who does. Maybe Thorin but he hasn't used it as far as I'm aware. If he does.
I have other ways to make them talk.
That's a fair point.
think
And
we all
Bonk can
do.
scream. That's so true. But
Hey.
for the more stubborn cases, like the warden we encountered who tried to kill himself, it would be a little bit beneficial if we had a truth serum.
Paladins not get Zone of Truth?
What?
Do Paladins not get Zone of Truth?
I have no idea.
They do.
They do because Jay used it.
Oh.
So then that negates. the
No,
truth
it's
serum?
just. I mean, interesting.
Well,
I
so
mean, why would you need a
mechanically,
truth serum if you could use that spell?
mechanically, a zone of truth is a wisdom save. An
You can't-
ingested truth serum would be a constitution save.
I know.
So it is different mechanically to achieve the same end result.
It's,
A zone of truth lasts for what, 10 minutes?
I think
to an
so.
hour?
Yeah,
Whereas
10 minutes.
an ingested potion might last longer than that. So it achieves the same thing, but maybe for a different duration.
Yeah, but if you know what you want to know,
We-
wouldn't you have like
Bonk. Trust me on this, okay?
No. Let the bird speak.
all I'm saying is if you have your question, it should not take longer than 10 minutes.
Yes, but we always need a backup. It's always better to have a backup.
Is our
Alright.
backup not Thorn?
It could
With
be.
his fucking hammer.
And electricity.
It very,
Electricity is
it very
not
much well
fun.
could be.
I mean,
I've heard of realms where electrics and chairs go together to really mess people up.
yeah. So I'm sure we could figure out something like that.
I think it's a fun idea.
Yeah. And I do understand your point about having a backup, but considering we are constantly on the road and I do not know what plants you need, I personally may not have even seen them. So
So that's a question. You can if you want, you can make a nature or survival check to see if you do actually know what plants he might need.
Okay. Let me
But that's up to you.
Is there any way I can help
Wait.
her?
Peter, would I know?
Would you?
That's what I'm
Why,
asking.
why would you?
Family. Fuck. What's it
To
called?
say your backstory if you don't want to say.
I mean,
anything.
literally,
Yeah.
herbalism.
But the herbs that you know are spices.
I don't know any other plants.
I'm sure he's encounter. I'm sure he's familiar with
Can I
what
try?
to use and what not to use.
Hey, to make it taste good.
You could, but I'm gonna make the DC like stupidly high for you.
Could I even
It'd be
like
really hard
it?
for you to
You
know
have
what that is.
inspiration.
Could I even
so-
hit it with a nat 20, Peter? Is it something that I can
It
actually
would
hit?
it would be unless you get a nat 20, you wouldn't know.
I got it. Wait.
So, and at
Okay.
best, you might know because you've never made a truth serum before. That's the
I
other
know.
thing. So
You can always
making-
try.
Making a
Oh.
truth serum is more than just one plant.
He's
It's a
not
mix
paying
of plants.
attention.
I know.
I can
Wait.
see it. So you might know like an idea, but it's a mixture.
That's
And so
fine.
his knowledge of alchemy and her knowledge of like I'm intimately familiar with plants and how we can mix them, it makes more sense for her. Whereas you wouldn't know either end of that.
I'm just
for
seeing
me.
if I can help at all.
Yeah, I mean you can help with identifying one of the plants. Or like where it might grow or something.
Does Kelsator know what the plants are?
That would be a
Would it history or
intelligence check.
arcana?
Not arcana.
History.
It wouldn't be history.
What?
Well,
I'm a
wanna say
sage,
it would be
Peter.
nature.
The
I
part
wanna
of that
say
whole
it would be nature.
Okay.
Nature or medicine?
Yeah, or medicine.
I'll go with
Nature.
nature.
I got a 13.
Okay, that's right. His wisdom's really bad.
I got a 17.
So I will leave this up to Amelia on whether or not she would know what to do.
I mean, she's
Kelzatora has an idea of what he needs to do, but he can't identify the specific plants.
Miss Hutcher's never made like a truth serum or anything like that. And I mean, she knows plants, but you have to probably like present them to her and be like, what does this do? What does this do? What if we combine these two? Will they?
Well, I
probably-
would know how to make it. Kelsatora's got the alchemy covered. We got that.
Yeah,
That's-
well, no,
that's
but I'm
his thing.
talking about like
So he would have a recipe.
Yes.
He has a
she doesn't.
recipe.
She wouldn't know. I don't think, at least. Like she may know something that would be beneficial to that kind of potion, but I don't think she would know like all the plants and how much you would need.
Trial and error.
Yeah, but we don't exactly have time to
So-
stop and try and error.
Yeah,
over
I don't want to harp too much on this, but what I'm saying is he would know what the recipe is. He would know what plant and how much. He just can't identify the plant. But you might be able to identify the plant.
I have everything covered except that.
I don't know. Well, because you're telling me he would know what plant and how much, but he
Yes.
doesn't know what plant.
So he
and
knows
that's
the
where I
name.
get lost.
He knows the name of the plant, or like the chemical that he needs. but he
Okay,
doesn't
then
know
yeah,
where
more
that
than likely
chemical
she
comes
would
from.
know. Yeah, that in that case, yes, then she would more than likely know if you have a name or what chemical, then yes.
He just doesn't know what the plant looks like. He just knows what the product that he uses in the mixture looks like. He uses a powder or a liquid, which is a ground up flour from a plant, and he knows what it's called, but not what it looks like, and things like that.
Yeah, then she could help with that.
Awesome. That's good.
Let's go pick up our daggers and armor. Apparently,
All right.
And our cloaks.
At this point, unless anybody wants to do something, I can cut through this pretty quick.
Yes.
All right. So you each have a dagger. Jacob, can you send that description either in the chat or to everybody of what it does? I believe it's a silver dagger that is a needle.
So it's just the needle.
On top of that, Bonk, your armor was upgraded
Ooh,
or polished. So it was unrusted
polished.
because you were in the sea. So it did have some salt on it. So they took some rust off of it, polished it, oiled it up. And they did do a little bit of an upgrade because this does happen if you're wearing heavy armor and thrown into water. You will sink because your armor is heavy. That is one of the big disadvantages of having heavy armor, is that you will sink if you are submerged in water.
Water breathing, baby. Let's go.
You have water breathing sometimes, so it may not be an issue.
24 hours.
But the blacksmith went ahead and added straps to your chainmail. So instead of being like just a shirt, it's separate pieces of chainmail that will fit together and they buckle on. So it's easier to take on and remove. So that if you're ever in a situation where you have to remove your armor, you can do so more easily.
ooh.
And that's all I got there.
So it's the needle of mending, but it's actually just a silver dagger that you can change into a needle for safe, easier travels. It does not mend things.
Also, 2 elven.
Unless Peter wants it to. Let's go.
There was the 2 elven chain that he got for you as well.
I'm.
And
See if-
then,
See if
but you can
needles-
only wear one of them. You can't double.
I can't double up. Damn it. Because that would give me a buff. The only medium armor I can wear.
And then you go to the seamstress. Again, unless there's something anybody wants to say, we're just going to cut right to it.
This goes perfect with my new elfin chains.
Ow. Oh, that
Hmm?
hurt. I popped my knee.
Oh no.
Damn. All right.
So,
Like someone
Who
was
has an
getting old.
artist's rendition of the cloaks?
nobody,
Fuck.
because it would be hard as hell to draw these.
Would it?
Especially yours, because you have like fancy patterns. Everyone else has pretty generic patterns.
Oh, give me some. Hello, you guys talk. I'll go in MS Paint. Don't worry about it.
Go for it.
We'll see what happens.
Even have
I did copy Josh's description in the document.
I have
in
it
the
wrote down.
document. So you all are given your special cloaks.
This is
They-
very nice.
They're each in their own unique, like, special clothing boxes. You know, like if you were to buy like a fancy sweater or something, they come in those thin cardboard boxes that can fold up real nice after you open them, with like a little ribbon and everything tied around it. So quality work even in the packaging.
Very nice. This is fantastic. I'll take off my cloak of protection.
Yeah, so that is the thing. Who is actually going to put theirs on?
Me and Satra will.
I'll put it on over my cloak of protection. I got 2 cloaks. I need the AC bonus.
Yeah, Desmond and Kelsatora would have no idea that this was going to happen.
It's very nice, and I will wear it when there's a funeral.
I will wear it.
Wait. Did he not tell you that these specific silks are for funerals and specific events?
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
No.
Oh,
I was in the bar.
well. When I die, you can wear these cloaks. Funeral. Please bring me here, though. I don't want to be dug out there.
Well, I mean, if you die, we're probably dead as well. So
Not you.
To be fair, you know what? That's fair. My Elven threads, pretty dope. They're as light as mithril or some shit.
Peter, what did the crystals look like?
You didn't get that far. You just said they were crystals of various colors, and I think you listed like
The crystals
red,
themselves, he
green,
said,
blue.
meant like look different. It's like
On the cloak or the physical crystals.
I mean, it would have been.
Well, I'm guessing like the crystals on the cloak kind of look like the
crystals that I have.
the crystals he has,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know what the crystals he has looks like.
So like think of if you go to a cavern and they have those random cavern stones of various shapes, so they're not uniform. So they can vary in size and shape. Some of them are so small that they go in earrings and necklaces and rings and stuff, because elves will use it for jewelry, but it's no less potent. But when they're uncharged, they kind of just look like quartz. When they're charged, it's quartz, but it looks like it has like a living color swirling inside of it. It's like a fire crystal, looks like a fire moving inside of it. Same with wind. It looks like there's a little tornado or something going on inside of it. So it's like containing. It looks like it's literally containing a force of nature inside of a quartz crystal.
Cool. I'll get on that.
Perfect. Let's go get our cattle, and I guess teleport to Silverhill, or where are we going? Silverhill or Stone Tusk?
Stone Tusk.
We get to choose, Peter.
You do not.
Okay, so where are they
We're
sending
gonna
us?
have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh
But
no, I know what you're
first-
doing.
First, we're gonna go
I hate when I know what he's doing.
to the and this is why reading the DM manual and scrolling through spells, you're gonna catch what I'm doing before it happens.
I didn't do that. I just watched
You
D&D.
you just know what I'm doing. You walk past back where you were, past the Malorn Eglareb, and you keep going. And as you continue to go, you find, like I said, this narrow passageway. And there are a couple of people that are waiting there for you. And I'm going to say, before you've gotten to this point, they will have collected the money from you.
Yeah.
So however
Already-
you
it's already
wish to, yeah, you've already taken care of that. But however you wish to
Done. You got 60.
mark
Yep.
the rest of that
Alright.
money off, you
Just
make
get
it.
them.
You make it to the entranceway of that pathway, which is like a tree line within the woods. And there are a couple of people standing there, one on either side of the opening. And they say that the bovines, if you guys didn't know, bovines is cows. Bovinophobia is something that Deadpool has. He's afraid of cows.
That's really
So
sad.
he doesn't like bat cow bat, whatever the fuck.
Huh?
The bat cow.
Well, Bat Cow's DC, Deadpool is Marvel.
Oh, Deadpool's wherever the fuck he wants to be. Don't even.
That's true.
We're not
That's
getting
true.
into this.
So they tell you that the bovines have already been taken through and they're waiting for you. And as soon as you enter, cross the threshold into that passageway, Miyasatra, you can feel druidic, I don't want to say druidic magic, but nature magic, like raw nature magic is very powerful here. You can usually feel a connection to nature because that's where your magic comes from, but this is like something you've never felt before. As you continue to walk down this pathway, it thins out, and there's nobody really around you at the moment. You're just walking through the trees. It's like a silent walkway or a silent pathway off the side. If you're ever in a national park, they have little walkways off the main trails, and it's a much different experience because you can't hear anybody or anything. It's the stillness of nature while you're going through this. And it feels very peaceful to you, Miyasatra, but it might be too quiet for some of the others. And I would like a perception check from everyone.
Dear God, Peter, I'm in MS Paint. I can't be dealing with this. Do you know how hard it is to draw crystals with a mouse?
Yes. That's why I got a drawing pad. I got that for tutoring.
So I hope Jay didn't copy me because I got a nat 1.
Okay.
I got a 21.
I got a
Yeah, so
3.
You
Wait,
can't
What was
perception.
it, Peter?
Perception.
Okay.
Amelia can never get below an 18. Like, that's just how it is.
18.
What are we? 18? Okay. Thorn can see it. Miyasatra can see it. A flicker of blue feathers up in the trees, and then it's gone.
Not cool. Not cool. Everybody can see but me.
Yeah, but Bonk can't see it.
I'll tell him. I was like, Bonk, I saw blue feathers.
And Bonk just say, shit.
I think it's time to fight.
Not yet.
You hear a strange laughter from one side of the forest. Or one side, it's to the left, and then you hear like a foop. And then it's on your right.
Do I
Foop.
recognize that
It's in
laughter?
front of you.
Right in
You
front
do
of me?
not. You do not. But it's like a taunting chuckle.
Huh?
It's a taunting chuckle every time it moves. And it says, so, the honorless one has found a new flock. Foop. It was right, the voice came from not far in front of you. You hear that foop again and he's gone.
And then I curse, show your ass up here.
Out of curiosity, I would like to know
Listening?
I would like to know where is everyone on this map?
Oh boy.
All right, guys, time to fight.
So how far from the magic circle are we?
Oh, you don't know.
Oh my
Well, I
god.
guess you live here, so maybe you do. You're still a ways away.
All right. Do we kill him, Bonk?
We can't kill him, but at least we should knock him off. So know what the hell is he doing here?
Maybe we should wait to see what he wants first
Yeah,
before we.
I want to know where everyone.
Don't tell me that. All right.
What? Don't tell. What?
You bludgeoned to death a guy
After
yesterday.
you knew what he wanted.
Yeah, after
She
we
didn't
knew
know
what he
shit.
wanted.
She didn't ask a single question.
Because
Yeah,
nobody.
she know. 'Cause
Everybody
she's
else is
just
asking questions.
Watching it.
Who is this? Who is the
You weren't
black?
there. You
Jonathan, me, Kelstora.
Put me in the
Why?
front, Peter. Put me in the front.
Where at?
In the front.
But
As in-
where?
Yeah, right where that is. Yeah.
Okay. Thorn, where are you at?
Yeah. Well, that's not what I want.
The bad club.
Below Desmond and Amelia, like right in that square.
Okay. So that's where you guys are at. He says, like I said, so the honorless one has found a new flock. And he appears right next to Desmond. And he goes right for the bag of holding, and he's going to try to rip it from you. So I need...
No, if you do that, I'll give you.
I'm trying to figure out how
Inception.
this works. If you try to take something from someone, it's essentially an acrobatics check.
No, I had to do Inception.
Well, so you're...
No,
He's not next to
interception.
you. He
Wait,
went-
what makes it acrobatics?
Did I mess it up again? It's the strength.
Athletics.
It's the strength one against the AC. Like that's what happens if you try to grapple someone. If you try to take something that they're holding, it's contested.
AC?
It's contested. Yeah, if I wanted to grapple you, it would be against your AC. But I'm not trying to grapple you. He's trying to take something that you have. So it's not going to be against your AC. It's going to be against your ability to maintain possession of the item, which means it's either a contested athletics or acrobatics or a strength.
More
Once I was trying to take
strength.
my goddamn
To make
fucking
it
bat.
easy,
I think it's athletic though. It's
I
athletic.
think we're
'Cause you
going
had
to
to
do a
be.
contested athletics.
Okay, that's not. At 20.
Nat 20
Ooh.
Nice.
for a total of what?
20. I don't have any in strength, Peter. I'm not a strength-based fighter.
We're going to see. Fight?
Not 20, Peter. Don't do this to me.
I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't. It's an 18.
Okay, cool. Because I thunderstep.
Well, so he's not done. Can you do that as a reaction?
No. But
Then
he
you
just did
can't.
an action.
Correct, he did.
Oh, then
But-
Hellish Rebuke.
He's going to. You weren't attacked, though.
I'm sorry?
You didn't take damage, so the trigger of the reaction does not.
It's
You
just a
have to take-
reaction.
You have to take
Oh,
damage.
that's
for
for that specific spell. Yeah.
He is going to then, as he tries to grab for the bag, you pull it out of his grasp. He gives you a strange, bird, like cock the head to the side. And once again, whoop, he's gone.
Kind of spell.
It is not a spell.
I hate you.
And he appears. You actually don't know where he went. Now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Ah,
I ask again. Are we killing this motherfucker? Do I have to go back to the council and be like, hey, don't let birds in either?
hey, we don't kill it. We chop him off. Chop off the leg. Should be fine. Or the wing.
21.
Let's get the wing.
I
it,
got
Peter.
15.
Call it Peter.
25 to 20.
Jacob.
in the chat.
20 to 18.
Me.
Oh, everybody put it in. Okay.
Oh, not
21.
everyone.
Desmond, 19. Kels. 16. Mia.
Ugh.
15. Thorn. And
Swear to God.
all right, Desmond, you're up.
Just asking, Bonk. This is your
Yes?
fight. Do we fight or no?
I don't want to kill him yet, but we need to fight at least to capture him.
Understood.
If you want to cut his leg and his wing, if you have to, do it.
How do I beat a bird? I'm gonna detect magic.
Detect magic.
Mm-hmm. And look at anywhere that's not one of my teammates. There's no fucking way he doesn't have a magic item on him.
I don't think he does.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. But there's no way a bird can just do that.
Oh yeah, you'd be
All
surprised.
right.
I was gonna say that.
Bug.
What?
Can you just do that? Or is that the cape you have? I've been watching this motherfucker for like 6 months and I didn't notice he could just teleport.
No.
So
If you recognize, he's a bluebird, not a blackbird.
detect magic was an action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Let me see what I can do. Prepare to stab him if he touches my goddamn purse again.
That would be holding an action, which you cannot do.
I'm holding my secondary bonus action strike, Peter. Let me.
Fine. I will allow it if you want to hold an offhanded strike. Do you want to move or you stay put?
I'll stay put.
All right, Kelsatora, you're up. Miyasatra, you're on deck.
Kelsatora is going to stand there and not do anything.
Hold an action or just stand there?
He's just gonna stand there.
Okay. Miyasatra, you're up. Thorn, you're on deck.
Is there anything you can roll to see if we know where he went?
You can make, and I will retroactively allow Kelsatora to do this. You can make a perception check to see if you can see him or hear him.
Okay. Sure, I'll do it.
$24.
6.
Okay, hold on. Kelsatora didn't see him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely not.
Good grief, Amelia. Where the hell did this come from? Let me check his stats real quick.
Worse than the roll.
No, you do not notice where he is.
How? Oh, I don't know what to do.
Have inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
I'm not
forgetting that. We never use it.
Which you can use to make me re-roll my stealth check, or you can re-roll your
Okay, yeah,
perception.
you know what? Reroll your stealth check.
Fuck you. I had too good a perception.
Yeah, so you can now. He went from a 26 to an 18.
Nice.
You can see him. He was here. He bamfed. He's in the tree. That was your action, though.
Like, can she not alert the rest of her team?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Okay. Can he? No, he could probably see us.
Probably.
Yeah. So, but she's still gonna motion that way and then say tree just loud enough for everybody to hear in case he's, for some reason not looking.
Which tree?
Do you not see what she's
pointed?
You're behind me, by the way.
Okay, but assume that, you're looking around because he literally disappeared, right?
True.
I did say that I was specifically looking not at my teammates, so I actually don't think so.
Okay, but having a person off to the side of you waving their arms
you could
would not
see
catch your
you
attention?
can see it. You can see it. It's fine.
I'm not trying to mitigate.
She told you where to be. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna pay in the ass.
All right. Do you want to move or are you staying put?
Staying put.
All right, Thorn, you are up.
So do I know like the general direction he's at?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been able to do this in a long time, Peter. So firebolt.
Okay.
It's been like 4 sessions since we've had a fight.
Could have been 2, but I'm just
Oh.
saying.
Peter,
Didn't want to hit the water.
That's
It would have been the same session.
13 plus 6, 19.
19 will hit.
Awesome. And that's 2d10. That's a 9 and a 3. So 12 points.
Copy. Bonus action.
Just flick him off.
Okay. He's up next. As you send your firebolt and it strikes him, those of you with high perception,
What is high
There's-
perception?
there's a demeanor change. Miyasatra for sure can see it. There's a demeanor change. He doesn't have teeth, but if he had teeth, you would think that he gives an evil smile. He bamfs out of the tree up to Thorn. That sucked. 11 and 23.
23 hits.
So what happens here? Let me check this real quick. Just make sure I get the dice correct. Okay. So you take 7 points initially of piercing damage. And then let me make sure I get this correct. It is. Yes. 6. An additional 23 points of damage on top of that.
What?
So 30 damage is what you took.
What?
Okay.
Boof. Disappears. Boof appears by Desmond.
That wasn't smart for him.
9, which is a miss.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, there is no second one.
He makes second strike. It is a natural 1. He drops his dagger. He has to kneel down to pick it up. So his attacking is done for the turn. And for all intents and purposes, he is considered prone until his next turn. So melee attacks on him will have advantage.
Hey,
Bonk, you are up.
are
Alright.
Kenkus humanoid?
Technically, no, but I'm going to say yes because they're bipedal.
Okay. This is good
But
to
if you
know.
do that, like a centaur is not a humanoid, right? But like everything else basically is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Continue.
But technically, no. But we're just going to say yes. Bonk,
Kill
you're
him.
up.
Kill him.
All right. Moving up close to attack him. So let me see. I also had the aura of hate too. Who's my fire? $16 total.
16.
Yeah.
does not hit.
16 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Damn,
Oh,
no.
you have advantage though, because he is
Yeah.
prone.
Okay.
And make sure you add your proficiency to your damage. I mean to your attack, not to your damage.
Yeah, that's 17.
17 also does not hit. But you get a second attack,
Yep.
also add advantage.
Never mind. That's one's 9.
But he gets advantage because I'm there.
19. How about
Wait.
19?
19 does hit, yes.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no, I'm not a sentinel.
But
Ooh.
he's prone, so he gets
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
10 total.
10 damage?
Yep.
Would you like to smite? To deal additional damage.
Let me see. Hold on. Where's my spell?
Also, I have to look this up. I'm going to let this one... Oh, this is fine. Those of you who have exhaustion, Kelsatora and Bonk, you have disadvantage on ability checks. This is an attack roll, so it's fine, but just
Okay.
keep in mind.
You guys are still exhausted.
And y'all have what do you call it? Y'all get plus like 1 second.
Oh,
let me-
shit, that's true.
Yeah.
Bonk,
Actually,
you
no.
need an additional 4 because of your aura of hatred.
Yeah, but is there? Yes, that's bonus.
So
move,
you
yeah.
got-
14.
14, and then if you want to, you can smite and do additional damage.
Yep, I'll do that.
So which smite?
Wrathful smite.
Wrathful smite. Do I make a save on that?
Hold on.
No, you just die.
No, you do not. I think you just.
No, they're wrathful. Maybe.
One of them, I make a save to see if I'm afraid of you.
Hold on, let me
Yep.
check. Let me check first.
And Desmond is up next.
My nose is bleeding.
So yeah, you did do. You need the as an action, wisdom check against.
Natural 20,
Damn it! Never mind.
but he still takes damage.
Yeah, 1d6 plus. Is that still +4?
No, because it's not a melee.
5.
Gushing blood.
5. Damn. Well, so it's technically yes, but it's the same attack. It's not a separate attack. You're doing 1d8 plus strength plus 1d6 plus 4. That was your whole attack.
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to take any more movement, or are you staying?
I'm staying.
Okay. Desmond, you're up. Kelsatora, you're on deck.
Hold person.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wisdom.
Oh, that went all over the place. Wisdom. 12?
No, not even close.
Okay. What is... It should be relatively close.
17.
They should... 17? That
Yeah.
doesn't seem right.
So it's the same. It's
10?
Modifier, which is 4 plus spell attack. Save DC is 17 for some reason.
8 plus your modifier. Plus
Oh,
proficiency.
it went up for some. It went up for some reason. A few of the things went up, like Mindslayer's also 17.
Because your proficiency is 3, so it should be 11 plus charisma.
Which is
So
Is he
I
four.
believe
making? Is he
I
making a
believe he
saving
failed,
throw?
but it should be close.
It's 17.
That does not sound right to me. Do you have a feat that does that?
I think so.
At level 7, you should not have a 17 spell save. That's too high.
I've had it for a while now.
Because like at level 1, it's like 10. How did you double it?
Well, it was 15 for the longest time, and then I think I leveled up, and it was.
But your stats don't upgrade at level 7.
Yeah, but it was something. It's something else. Because So
You
not
can't
all of
upgrade
my
your stats without that.
not all of my
Something
no,
smells
Peter,
fishy
Peter.
because of it.
Not all of my spell saves are 17. Sacred Flame is still 15.
That
So
doesn't make
it's a
sense.
warlock thing.
Oh, because of your pact
Yeah.
thing. Oh, okay.
All of the spells that are 17 are labeled as warlock. I'm assuming it's
Okay,
something
you
to do with
must have a invocation that does that.
that.
Okay. Cool. What are the specifics when he is held?
My nose is still gushing blood for some reason. At the end of each turn, the target can make another save on a successful save.
My speed's reduced to 0. I know that.
Wait, what? So choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw. You can't do anything. I guess. What? Why isn't it? Oh my god. That's all it says. Is that it just makes another save? Oh, be paralyzed.
What does held mean?
It's paralyzed.
Oh, paralyzed. So he can't make attacks. Attacks against him are at advantage if they hit their auto crits.
Yeah. That's gonna be it because my nose is actually
Okay, so he's
stopping.
not petrified, paralyzed, incapacitated. He can't move. He automatically fails strength and dex. Attack rolls are at advantage. He's incapacitated, can't move or speak. I have a question. All right, so that was your action.
His nose is bleeding, so he said that was going to be it for him.
Okay. You are up next then.
I'm just going to watch.
Okay. Mia Satra?
She's gonna hold her action, so if he gets out, she's gonna cast Entangle.
Okay. I have to check this because I'm. So you're holding an action. Thorn, you're up.
So is that where he's at right now?
Yep.
Can I like walk? Let me annotate. Like, can I walk in front of Desmond to be like right here?
That's the space where he is.
Yeah,
So
that's what
it is an occupied space. So unfortunately, no. You could get next to him, beside, or around.
Yeah, but the spell I want to do is going to cause a lot of damage to the area.
Kelsatora, read Aura of Protection for me again.
Yeah, sure. Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Starting at 6th level, whenever you're a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving
Okay.
throw.
Friendly creature.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yep.
Keep going, Thorn.
I guess I'll do Chill Touch.
Okay. Is it a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so you unfortunately don't get advantage on it for some reason.
That's dumb. Alright,
Oh,
Would they say
all
something?
All attack rolls. So yes, it is at advantage.
You know when they say something is bleeding profusely, and you're like, what does that mean? I know what it means now. I don't know what the fuck happened. These fucking tissues like drenched.
Bring it, Thorn. Bring it.
Yeah, 21. And then 9 points of damage.
Oh god.
Yeah, so it can't regain hit points. And now it has a glowing hand on it, so we can't lose it.
Okay. Bonus action.
Just yell, I don't like you.
All right. It is his turn. He is held. Yet. Poof.
Has to make a save.
He makes a save at the end of his turn to see if he's out of hold person. However, what he uses is not a spell and does not require speaking or movement. He just has to will it to happen. So a hold
What?
person does not prevent this from happening. He is still held, but he can bamf out of the way. However, because of the chill touch, he has a glowing hand pointing out his location. So there's a hand pointing above the tree, showing you where he is.
Also,
But he
it's
is-
my spell. I would know where he is.
I don't think you know where he is.
If he's still under the control of my spell, I would.
I don't know if I agree with that, but in the current situation, it doesn't matter because you know where he is because of the glowing hand. But unfortunately, he can't do anything else, so he has to make the save, and it's a wisdom.
Yeah.
Natural
Oh.
20. Natural 20, so he is out. Niasatra, you can see where he is, and he broke the hold, so you can see him move. So if you want to use your entangle, you may do so.
I do.
How does that work?
A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC on a success it
All
rolls
right.
itself.
What is your spell save?
Is it wisdom?
It's probably 15
Number.
or 16.
Oh, you mean the number?
Yeah.
9. 15.
15. He rolled a 17. Again, if you want me to re-roll, you can cash in an inspiration and I can re-roll my save.
No, it's fine.
So as he breaks out the entangled vines of the tree, the branches of the tree itself try to tangle him, and he manages to slip through those branches onto a lower branch where he is safe from it. That is the end of his turn. Bonk, you are up. Desmond, you are on deck.
That's so far away though. Where is that?
He's not that
Fine.
far.
Okay, then I'm moving.
He's
Bonk, don't get close to him, please. Please, buddy, don't get in the way.
he's less than 20 feet away from you. But he is
Oh
in
my
a tree.
god. Here, I just realized I have the eyes of the Runekeeper. I can read all writing.
Oh.
Oops. Oops.
So yes, Bonk, how are you doing this? Because he is in a tree, so you can't walk up to him.
Just get me closer to him, that's all I need.
How much closer?
Closest as possible.
So you can come up to the base of the tree.
Oh, don't get in front of him, please.
Anything else you want to do? Hold an action, prep an action.
I'm gonna try to use one of binding.
You're gonna hold him again. Okay. Wisdom save.
Yeah, this is hold on.
And the rod should have a specific number. I don't know if it uses your spell. save.
17. This is
17. Wisdom is a 19.
Oh, damn it. Hold on. Just say DCC. Just say
Oh my god. What the fuck happened? I'm gonna fight and I got hurt IRL. What the? I didn't even get hurt in the game.
What's up, Jay?
Never mind. Let's just say DC 7. Just DC.
Yeah,
DC 17.
when
It's
you
not
use the
showing.
rod, it's a fixed DC. When you cast the spell yourself, it will go up.
Yeah.
So do you have a bonus action?
What action? Nope, I don't know what to do.
All right, Desmond, you're up.
Fuck this guy. So he has nothing magical on him at all, correct?
Correct.
I don't believe that. I need to see the fucking stat sheet.
Will you detect magic?
It's already
Yeah.
up, and he's
It's
got
not showing
nothing.
me.
But he could do magical effects and shit.
He might have something on him.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
20 and that's a 9. So not
20
the
will
second.
hit.
Ooh, I haven't done this in a while. Well, that's a 10 on the dot. Holy shit. Plus, wait, fuck, what was it? I haven't done this in so long.
It is a D10 and
Plus
then
4.
because
14.
you have a thing, it's plus your spell.
Charisma, yeah. 4. 14. 14 damage.
14.
Full damage
You did a full damage.
for 1 Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Seth. Fuck.
Bonus action.
Flip him off as well.
All right.
Good job.
Calcitora?
Good job.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Just standing there.
Me neither.
Just watching it happen. Thorn,
Yeah.
you're up.
Can I
He's tired,
flip off
man.
Calcitora?
He's tired.
Are you just role playing in real life too? What the fuck?
No, I
bait
have
on
a
us,
point of
John.
exhaustion.
You don't want to fight?
I have a point of
So-
exhaustion. I'm not getting
So
myself
all it
involved in
does is
this.
affect
Ability
your
checks.
ability checks. Your attack
Oh.
rolls are fine.
Whatever. Calcitor is tired. I'm fine. Calcitor is tired.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm not falling asleep, I promise.
Thorn's up. Thorn's up.
I'm gonna leave Antrim and Peter does this shit.
Gonna go right to here.
Oh, my nose has finally
Okay.
stopped
Stop breathing.
gushing.
Okay, so
Congratulations.
you
Gushing blood.
successfully pissed me off. So we're gonna use a lightning bolt.
Okay.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
19.
Okay, yeah, he made the
Also,
save.
I need you to specify. That's my fault. I need you to specify what level it is.
It's 3rd level.
Okay. So he takes half damage of whatever you're doing.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so that's 8d6. Okay, let me roll these.
I'm glad he only uses fire bolts.
9 plus 9 is
18.
18. 24 plus 6, 30. 32 points of damage.
Okay. Curious here.
Is that halved or that's already halved?
That's total, so 16.
Okay.
16. It's 5 feet wide, right?
Yep.
Is Bonk in range of this lightning bolt?
No,
It's
I don't-
okay.
I
I
No,
don't
moved it
he
there.
shouldn't
so.
be.
Because he's out of the 5-foot square.
Where? Can't occupy the same space, Peter.
So yeah, you're good.
And the tree is now on fire.
Tree
Oh,
is
so
the
is
tree
that
set
other
on
one,
fire?
isn't it?
I mean, is a tree flammable?
The lightning ignites flammable objects. Okay, yeah, the tree is on fire. That's not great.
Well, for you.
It's
Bonus
okay, me and
action?
Cetro
Oh
figured it out.
wait. Oh no. We're not. We're still in the area.
Thorn, bonus action.
Just flip him off again.
All right. Foop. Back to Desmond. He is going to try to take the bag from you again.
Oh. What the fuck do I have in there that he wants? I actually don't remember what I have in the fucking bag at this point. Okay, so it's athletics. 13.
13 plus 1. 14. He grabs the bag from you. Foomp. Disappears.
Completely?
He is out of your sight. The effect of the chill touch is gone, so you cannot see where he is.
Son of a bitch. Stole the bag.
However, it is Bong's turn. You may try to make a perception check to see if you can see.
14.
14. Yeah, you can see him. Straight line of sight. No, you're obstructed by the tree. You're obstructed by the tree, so you actually wouldn't be able to see him. But I said you'd see him, so I'll put him over here. He's hiding down by this tree. You can see the bag of holding has been turned inside out. All of its contents scattered on the floor. And he is rooting through it looking for something.
Yeah, dang it.
And
Yeah,
if you are in the initiative order, that was just your action to see if you could find him. You still have your movement and your bonus action.
My fucking new cloak is in there, you bastard.
It's like one. How far could he go? Get to it?
So each square is 5 feet, so
1, 2, 3, 4.
you could get up to him.
Hey, Don, do you need me to get up there or you want me to stay out of it?
I need you to stay out of it for a second.
Don.
Yeah,
Josh.
you're good. You can let him go for now. I think Desmond has something he wants to do.
Okay, then I'll just hold my action.
And my lightning bolt's 100
You
feet long.
used your action already. To look
Movement.
for it. So this would be just be your movement.
I'll just stay where I am then.
All right. Desmond, you are at the top of the order.
Oh, wait. This doesn't do what I want it to do.
Well, I will also say you rolled perception. But it wasn't good enough to hear what he was saying, so never mind. You can see him, but you can't hear him.
5 feet of movement to move down. Use Thunder Step. Get on his ass.
Like here?
On him.
I
I
think you
elbow
can.
him from the sky.
Oh, from above. I see.
Like a wrestling move?
Yes, exactly.
How high up?
It's 2-weapon fighting, and I'm using my elbow. So let's say
But how many feet
10
up in the
feet up in
10
the
feet?
air.
Okay.
I want to take
So
damage as well as
you need to make the attack roll against him.
I'm glad you're letting me do this.
Yeah.
Unarmed.
This would be an unarmed strike.
What the fuck is
So you
that?
don't have
Plus
proficiency.
3. Let's go. 20, dirty.
Yep. Okay.
And so that's it's about 1 damage.
Plus 10 feet. So you add a d6.
Oh. 5. So 6 damage.
And then I'm going to put you right there. I'm going to make him make a strength save to see if he falls down. He falls down.
Wait, was that is that kind of as my bonus action?
I mean, you fell on him.
And hit
So
him.
that's like a free action. You just fell. And an unarmed strike is a bonus action.
Okay, then yeah, no, I guess I don't have anything at the moment.
And you thunderstepped to get there. So
Yeah.
But you can hear, now that you're on top of him, like when you teleport above him, you can see that he's searching and he's saying, "Where is it? Where is it?" And then you bonk him on the head. No pun intended. Calcitora, you're up.
Calcitor's gonna run the 25 feet down here. And then Misty Step all the way over here.
To this square or this square?
That square where you have him.
Please
And
help.
look at where the white sword is.
It is not there.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I don't have
It is
it.
not there.
What? Fair enough. He's going
Wait,
to.
hold on. He's too exhausted to fight, but then as soon
Yeah,
as the
he's
bag of
trying to.
holding.
You don't know that because you don't know what I'm doing. None of you do.
I mean,
you just see
you
I'm over
just
there.
stood there.
I know what you're doing.
No,
and out
you
of nowhere,
don't.
you go running.
I watch you not help me.
I'm tired. That's all
Oh
you
my
know.
God.
That's all you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Mia,
watch.
you're up. Thorn, you're on deck.
Can I get right here?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do entangle again.
Ooh. Natural 1.
Haha.
So after being bonked on the head by Desmond, he's knocked prone on the ground. While he's like stomach against the ground, the vines or roots shoot up. The roots from this tree over here shoot up out of the ground and just wrap around him, pinning him to the ground.
Would this be like this square? Would that be 20 feet roughly?
From you?
No, from the
Did you-
bird ish.
Yeah, it's a 4x4.
Yeah, because it's the first part of entangle is grasping weeds and vines shoot or sprout up from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area to difficult terrain.
I mean, yes. You could also set the square to be this square so it only affects him.
True.
So you can do that
Do
if
it.
you
Do whatever you want. Fuck Calcitor.
Okay.
It's
No.
it's difficult terrain.
Oh,
It's
Actually,
difficult terrain. It just means they move half speed, so it's fine.
yeah. So this then is
Hey,
difficult terrain.
Could help. I'm getting Baja flashbacks. I gave you fucking food, motherfucker.
Bonus action, or are you good?
I'm good.
And Desmond and Bonk can definitely hear him squirming.
what about me?
You mean Calcitora?
Oh,
I did mean Calcitora. Who did I say?
bonk.
Bonk. Yeah, Bonk can't hear it. But Thorn, you're up.
I'm realizing that I don't have a lot in the bag of holding that's not from my pack. So there's like ink, there's a little bag of
Yeah.
sand, there's manacles, there's a mess kit,
Food, manacles,
rations, small knife, a few tinder boxes, water skin.
the cloak, some
cloak.
money, the totem
money-
from the wardens.
Wait, what?
The totem.
Oh yeah,
the totem
that.
from Darien.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I need to add that. Cloak. Oh wait, I do want to make it known that the cloaks everyone got are cloaks of billowing. They do not require to wait. If they required attunement, wait, I need to check that again.
They
I forgot.
don't require it to me.
Then yes, they are that. So, yeah.
All right, Thorn.
Yeah, I've done lightning. It's time for the hammer.
Nice.
Okay. He is prone, but you're making a ranged attack, so this is a disadvantage.
Teleport him up and then let him fall.
Though he is, Amelia, is he grappled or restrained?
Restrained.
So if he's restrained, then he's essentially incapacitated as well. So you get advantage on it, so they cancel out. So it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Doesn't us being around him help get advantage on melee attacks?
Only if it's melee.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
a
just making
melee
sure.
attack.
That's an 18 plus
18
something, but I think that hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, 1d8. Okay, that's a 4 plus 4, 8 plus strength. Which is 2, so that's 10 plus 1, so that's 11 bludgeoning damage. And
through
is
this
he,
motherfucker.
has he fallen prone?
He has fallen. He's already prone.
Okay. And then I'll use my bonus action to, make it fly back to me.
Okay.
That's the bird's turn now.
So Ren, is it at the end of his turn he gets to make the strength save?
Probably. If it's similar to hold person, it's at the end of his turn. Amelia?
Amelia, it's at the end that he remakes the save on his. Entangle.
And spell it and creature restrained. He can use his action to make a check.
Oh, he can use his action.
Yes.
That's better.
Fine. That's annoying.
Yeah,
Oops.
fuck you, Peter.
$18?
Yeah, that'll do it.
His blue dice are rolling pretty well today.
Hey, then stop using them.
He manages
Please.
to pop out of the vines or the roots. He stands up with half his movement. He bamfs over here with his hands up, sheathing his dagger that he has been using. And he puts his hands up and he says, "Enough! I'm done here." Bonk, it is your turn in the initiative order. We go through one more time. If you choose to continue, the combat continues, or you can drop out of initiative.
We need him though. We need to know what's going on here. I'll move in for to attack him.
You're going to move in.
Mhm.
Oops. How far?
Closer to him as possible.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Got to attack. Seven.
7 is not going to hit.
I'm gonna attack. So, 21.
21 will hit.
So, 6 plus 3 plus 4, 13.
Copy. Desmond.
Is he
I will note the bag of holding is laying there as are all of its contents.
Okay. Can from the scuffle, what type of armor is he wearing?
He's wearing, it looks like, it appears to be leather, but it's like reinforced on the inside.
Okay. Um.
And again, you can choose to drop out. He has put his hands up in a gesture and has said that he's done.
It's real fun for him to be able to do that. But Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
18 and 24.
Both will hit.
And it's 9, 11 plus 8, 19.
19 in total?
Yeah.
Copy.
Bonus action, just pick up the bag of holding and look at all my shit on the ground.
I do not believe you can do that as a bonus action.
I can't pick up something as a bonus action?
I believe the pick up object falls under the action category.
It says use an object. It doesn't say pick up.
Item 5e. I'm almost
Help them
positive.
improvise, ready, search, use an object. I mean, did he picked up his dagger?
Picking
Is that
up,
it?
drawing a weapon, opening a door, or all object interactions?
Well, so he bamfed into me, stabbed or tried to stab or lost his dagger and picked it up and left, and that was all in an action.
Well, but he ended. He had more stuff he could do. The only reason he dropped it was because it was a natural one. It was a flavor to make him stop attacking.
But he can pick it up.
As the rest of his... He had 5 actions.
I got
he had
5
one
actions?
and then picked it up. Yes.
What
Kind
level
of.
is he?
Kind of.
Damn, that's a lot.
More like 5 attacks as one action. He got 1 done and then had to sacrifice the rest to lean over and pick up his dagger. That's where I make this. But I'm almost positive I'm going to see this.
I mean, you can just rule on
generally, no, you get 1 free object interaction in a turn, which would be picking it up. So it would be picking 2 things up would require an action, but picking 1 up is a free.
Just the bag of holding. Everything else will be picked up later.
Okay.
Dude. I mean, that's it for me.
Calcitora is up next.
Oh, I gotta think about this very quickly, don't I? He's just gonna stand there. Actually, you know what? What all is on the ground?
I can read off the list.
Sure.
Bedroll, book, cloak of billowing, which is the ones we just got. Common. Wait, no, I think I still have those on. Crowbar, a diamond, two diamonds worth 50 a piece. Well, it says 10,000, but we already talked to Peter about this. I don't know why the fuck it says 10,000. It's 50 gold. A hammer, a holy symbol, holy water, ink pen, a little bag of sand, monocles, mess kit, mirror, steel mirror. What that even is. Oil, parchment, rations, rope, knife, stake, tinder, box, torch, the totem he was talking about earlier, and then a water skin. And I think also the carpet, technically. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't say that I was standing on it.
If you don't have it with you, then it would be.
I wasn't standing on it right then. Yeah.
So it would probably be in the bag of holding.
Yeah. So
All right. Kelstora's gonna grab the carpet.
Okay. Make a investigation check for me.
Cool. 1 second. I don't know if my modifier is off the top of my head. 19.
Just out of curiosity, Jacob, what is your spell save? Was a 15 or a 17, depending?
7. My spell save is a 17.
I will allow you to.
But and
I'm trying to remember what it was.
you
Well,
can
what I
text
will-
me.
I'm trying to remember what it was before.
Well, remember, I have a specific word I have to say to use as a carpet anyway.
I'm going to think about this for just a second before rendering a verdict, because that was. Oh, no, that was a free action to pick that up.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
But just for reminder's sake, Miyasatra, you're up next.
Okay.
Kelsatora, you take the carpet. All you can tell, it feels different than it was before. Like you've been on the carpet before. Something feels weird about it, like in how it's folded up and stuffed in the bag.
Can I re-roll my investigate? Can I use my inspiration to re-roll?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. 1 second, let me subtract that from my list. For a nat 20. For a 22 if it's investigation.
Reroll again.
I'll use another inspiration.
Same. I have more than you.
Can I just
But-
unfurl the carpet?
As an action, yes.
Okay.
It lays there like a carpet. Without the word, it won't fly.
But I'm curious here. Does it have pockets?
Nope.
So if he were to unfurl it,
Everything comes out.
No, nothing happens. I mean, you unfurl it and it is laying on the ground like a carpet.
I haven't put it down. I'm shaking it in my hands. That's how you unfurl a carpet.
Okay. It's not a bag of holding.
You make me reroll my investigation check anyway, so I guess I'll do it again. For a 21.
How many can you do in one turn?
Well, you made me re-roll. You use your inspiration to make me re-roll.
Also, you can't do that if you use an action to unfurl it now.
I can't?
You would have to wait until next turn to do that. Your action
I'm so
was-
confused.
So you used a free action to pick it up.
Yes.
Then you were able to do an investigation.
Is that an action?
And then he used his inspiration to keep you from doing that. Then you used an action to open it.
Oh,
If you want to do further, you have to wait until your next turn.
okay.
That's based on action economy. That's how it has to work.
Oh, okay. Can I not unfurl it and then take the investigation?
You already
Oh.
unfurled it, so no.
Okay. That's so confusing.
But Miyasatra, you are up next, and then Thorn.
I'm just gonna. What is it? Exit initiative.
Okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Thorn, you're up.
So he stopped fighting. Does he look
Correct.
really hurt or does he look fine?
He does not look great.
All right, I'll walk over to Kelsator and Desmond.
Wait, I have a question. I'm behind Desmond.
I'm not watching you do it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
so then
watching.
how would you know?
As a player, I'm watching.
Yeah,
I can also
there's-
hear you, like we just said. I can
there's
hear you unfurling.
something
like,
else
perfect.
happening on the side, so don't worry about it.
No. But how would he if I'm behind him? How would he know that I'm investigating it? And if he can't see me, why would he have? Why would he have that ability?
It's an out of game mechanic. Desmond is not doing anything to inhibit you. Jacob as a player is.
That makes no sense.
Why
can he? Okay, but that makes no sense. Why can he do that if his character doesn't know?
It does make sense.
Okay, can you explain it to me?
An inspiration is the player making a decision, not the
Okay.
character.
The character isn't doing something. Like if you were to fail an attack roll, the character doesn't go, hold up, let me try that again.
Okay.
Right. The character, everything stops. And then you as a player get to like manipulate stuff to roll again to see what happens. But once an outcome has already been determined and you move on, you can't go back and change something.
Okay.
So yeah, Desmond is not in the moment preventing you from doing something.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
But carry on, Thorn.
I'll go over and join Desmond and Kelsatora.
Copy.
And can I get all the way over there?
From where you were, I'm sure you can. You have 25 feet?
Yeah.
Ah! 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can. It's not very big.
Okay. Can I ask to see the carpet?
You can, but until we drop out of initiative again, we're in a weird situation.
Okay, I'll drop out of initiative.
Okay, so Mia's out, Thorn's out. He is out, actually, of initiative. He does not look great. Bonk is up.
Huh. I'll stack him again. There's a way to know that if he like his health is at 1, then we try to grapple him at least.
You want to try to attack him until he's almost dead and then grapple him?
Yeah.
There is a way to do that. There is a way to do that. You just have to specify we're going for a non-lethal kill.
Okay, so non-lethal trigger. I'm gonna attack him. 22.
22 is a hit.
2 plus 3 plus 4. That's 9, right? Yeah, that's a 9.
Make your second attack.
I got a 10.
10 is not going to hit.
That's okay. I'll probably stay where I am.
Do you have a bonus action?
I do not, but I don't think so.
Okay, that takes us to Desmond.
I use the command word and tell the carpet to get in the bag.
All right. So we can't do that until we get to the bottom of this.
It's magic.
How can you say that it doesn't say that it has pockets, but that it has pockets? If you can't show me that it has pockets, then it doesn't have pockets.
Physical pockets.
But where are you saying that you can hide something in the carpet? Where does that come from? I don't see that.
The fact that the carpet has contents that I can put into it.
Where do you see that? I'm not
the
seeing
D&D Beyond. There's the magic flying carpet of flying one you gave me. It doesn't say it in the description. aside from like carrying, but it says you can.
It's carrying
Contents.
capacity. A carpet can carry up to twice its weight, which is how much it can carry without falling down. It doesn't mean you put stuff into it and use it like a backpack. It would be like its capacity is 200 pounds. So if you put a 300-pound object on the carpet, it can't fly. That's what that means. It doesn't fold and hold 200 pounds worth of things. It just can carry up to 200 pounds and fly.
Items.
That's what that means.
Although we need to talk, Peter.
But I'm not seeing anything that says it has contents. It just says capacity.
In the description,
Carrying twice its weight.
I see
But
contents,
that is,
and I can add items into it. I don't know.
Send me the link of what you're looking at, because I'm
Just
looking
the
at
D&D
Carpet of
Beyond
Flying.
one.
I'm looking at Carpet of Flying on D&D
I don't
Beyond.
know what to tell you.
I do not see contents.
It's
Because I can't give an answer without actually seeing what you're seeing and render a fair answer. I just believed you when you said that it had pockets. But I'm not seeing that it has pockets, so I need you to prove that it does. Because things will be very different depending on what this does. And if you can't demonstrate that it actually does have a storage capacity, then I'm going to say that it doesn't.
there we go. I don't know. Add items, contents. Currently, nothing. I can put
in your item
book of
description,
billowing. Huh?
Carpet of Flying as a container.
That's what I'm saying.
Carpet hover and fly. It moves
Either I have the wrong item, or
I think you might. Carpet is 3 feet by 5 and has a flying speed of 80 feet. It can carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed becomes 40 when carrying over 200 pounds. It doesn't say that it can put items in it. Oh,
it also allows me
items. So yes, that is not the item description from the card that I gave you, or from the item that
this is the exact thing that I
sent you a link on Zoom. That is the item on D&D Beyond itself. It does not contain storage capacity.
But there's only one card with flying, so I don't know how this is different.
I'm going to say that it does not have storage capacity.
Yeah, there's no other carpets of flying except for the sizes.
I'm going to say that it does not have the storage capacity, because it can't be flying and another bag of holding as a 2-in-1 without needing an attunement. That seems like an overpowered magic item. And the item description on D&D Beyond as a magic item itself, outside of your inventory, and on the
container
card,
details
on the card itself, and on the item on the link that I sent you, says that it does not include that it can be a container. So I don't know where that container came from, but it is not on the actual item.
It's the same item. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'm rendering a verdict that it does not have that. So you can speak the word, and the carpet will go into the bag of holding. But when he unfurls the carpet,
nothing happens.
Nothing happens, but he can see that the white sword was furled.
It's not there. This is why we need to talk, because if
you did not tell me that you moved it again.
Because I didn't know there wasn't a pocket.
But here's the thing. It was either in the bag of holding or in the carpet.
No.
Well, if it was not, if one of those two places, you have to DM me right now where you would have put it, because you don't have the ability to hide it anywhere else.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh. Okay.
We can talk about this, but
okay. Okay, that's fair.
I thought it had pockets, but it doesn't have pockets. It doesn't.
I apologize for that, everyone. We took a sidetrack there. I didn't mean for that to happen. It is not there. The white sword is not there. We will resume from there. Whose turn was it? It was Desmond's turn, calling the carpet to go into the bag.
I'm holding the carpet.
Well, then strength saving throw.
You would have to make a strength save to see if you can hold on to it.
That's fine.
Against what, actually?
Yeah, that I don't know. You can go ahead.
It can. You know what? It can carry up to 400 pounds. He'll go with
true.
it.
That's true. You will go with it if you
That's
hold on.
carrying. That's not. I guess that would
it's
work.
gotta
It's like
fly.
it'd still be like a towing thing. It would tow you with it, so you would end up going into the bag of holding with it,
Okay, I'll
which
let
is
it
like
go.
kind of interesting. But
No, I'll let it go.
okay. That's a free action to say the command word, right?
I'm out of combat anyway.
Okay, so you're dropping out. All right.
At this
So
point,
we got that
letting
straightened out.
Bonk do whatever he wants to do. I'm gonna start picking up my shit.
Kelsatora, you're up next.
I have nothing to do.
Okay. Bonk, you're the only one in the initiative. So since everyone else dropped out, including the Blue Feather himself, if you're going for a non-lethal kill, I'm just going to fast forward to that point happening.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And he's going to let it happen up into the point where he's almost dead. And then he's going to bamf back over here to the tree.
That one's on fire.
This
That's true.
one...
No, they
They would
there's
have
that
to be
one
the
at
next
top
one.
where he was first, and then there's the one that Miyasatra's by.
I got lightning bolted in this tree, I thought.
And then fire bolted in this one.
Yeah, firebolted in the
Oh,
other one.
firebolt. Well, he's not in the tree. He's down in
Okay.
front of it. He just bamfed away from Bonk. Firebolt sets things on fire?
I'd assume so.
It
I know
fire.
fireball
Say the
does.
sentence. Say the sentence again.
It's like a
Yes,
lighter wouldn't catch a
flammable-
tree on fire.
A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
I do have a question about how long it took him to almost kill him.
Probably 3 or 4 more attacks.
Oh, so like a few seconds. Okay.
And
So not all of my shit.
on the verge of unconsciousness, he's going to move back here. And he's just putting his hands up. Have you had your fun?
You talk to who?
He's directing it to you because you're the only one that's been attacking him.
Wait, you started first, asshole.
I did not draw blades.
But you was trying to steal some stuff. That is take offense on me. In all counting. Doesn't matter what you do.
I did not attack, and I specifically did not attack you.
Yeah, but you steal some stuff. That's what could. That's all you need.
I stole something. No.
How the hell could you not steal something when my friend hold that bag and you just try to steal it?
Ask him.
Why don't you just answer me first? Ask first.
I took nothing.
Yeah, but you try to steal something first, isn't it?
Well,
What?
we thought
Don't
you
say
had.
well with me. Don't start
the
with
way,
that shit.
At this point, any of you are able to come up. We're out of combat at this point.
I got a few more things to put in the bag.
Um,
Fucking
Yeah,
tinder
I'll
boxes
go
are so
up
small.
and like shake my hammer at him. Just stand menacing behind Bonk.
Yeah, Miyasatra's doing the exact same thing.
I thought I was gonna be Storm to do that. But I'll take it.
Miyasatra's much more intimidating though.
that's probably true.
Yeah. So where were we? So I say when you say well, I say don't start with that well. Because you started first. Just try to steal some stuff in front of
Ironic.
my eye.
Ironic that you accuse me of stealing after what happened with the Talon.
Well, that's different matter. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about this moment. And it's you who want to bring up the past, asshole. I'm talking about
Let
staying
me
in the
ask you
moment.
this. Who did you give it to?
What if I tell you that I did not give it to anybody? What if I tell you what I stole is not what you think? Would you believe me?
We are past the matter of the Black Wing.
Exactly my point.
You were somewhere. You picked something up. Your whole group here. Khan wants it, but you don't have it. So who did you give it to?
We say what? Khan has it? Khan wants it?
Khan wants it.
Then I look around and to see that if anybody want to add anything.
What is it? Like, did he say what the item was?
No, he didn't say. He
has
said
it.
Khan. Yeah, he has it.
Okay.
So I'm basically look. First of all, I don't even know. Do I know his name?
No, you don't.
No. So I'll say, first of all, you know my name just because of me. But I not even know what your name is, and you accuse me of stealing some stuff that I not even touched it yet. What kind of bluebird is it, are you? Have you forgot your lesson?
I don't understand what you're getting at. Colorless, honorless, former member of the Black Feathers. All I know is that you went into that forest, and that's where it was. You left it. You left where it was. So it had to have been you. So who did you give it to? If you don't have it, you clearly gave it to someone.
If you don't say what it is, then how the hell should I know?
He scans you for a second. Well, if you don't have it, then who does?
That's $1 million
And
question.
his eyes flicker with recognition. That little stinker. Huh.
Wait, I have a question. Can I like sidebar with Bonk for a second?
Okay.
I just whispered to Bonk, did you actually steal anything there?
I have no.
No?
I don't think so. My money is blown right now.
I mean, we do have an arm bracelet now that makes people tell the truth. It'd be a pretty good way to clear your name.
I hate that business. You know that.
Can I yell to Custor, can I borrow the bracelet?
Why don't you just do it?
I'll give it to him.
I'll mage hand it over.
Rich it over.
I'm too old to be walking.
Too old? How old are you?
Old enough to drink, unlike Bonk.
Fair.
Alright, I look at the blue bud. You have your doubts, obviously now. We can prove Bonk didn't do it. This is a bracer. It makes you tell the truth.
And I
I'm
just
familiar with how it works. I watched the council proceedings.
Exactly. Bonk, can you put this on for a second?
no, you do not do that to me. And then Bong just basically point a finger at Thorn. You did not do this to me.
But we're gonna ask one question. Take it off.
One?
I believe you. You know I believe you. But the bluebird, I mean, look, he obviously kind of believes you now. This is just the best way to like put the cherry on top of the cake. You know, put the foam on top of the beer. Put the like little cherry inside the cocktail.
You owe me one drink.
I'll give you two, buddy.
Fine.
All right, I put the bracer on. Bonk, did you steal whatever this bluebird guy thinks you stole?
Can I history check? If I did remember.
You have been accused of stealing the crown that was
Okay.
protected by the Talon of the Blackwing.
Okay. So I say no. Whatever he thinking I stole, I did not stole. I did stole something else, but not that.
Fair enough. I take off the bracer. Mage hand it back to Kelsatora. You happy now, bluebird guy? Can you help us out here?
I'm not after the crown. Khan has recovered that.
What the fuck, man? We just talked about we don't know what you're trying to steal.
And exactly.
And
you
I
just
know
say
that you-
Khan has it? You
Yes.
asshole?
Khan
Did you-
has recovered the crown.
Oh, great. This just make it great. And where did he find it? I just asked. Out of like, basically kind of like rhetorical question.
Don't worry about the details.
Bullshit. All the detail is needed.
The matter of the crown is no longer of your concern. You're still wanted for the murder of the Talon. But
But as he said that, I grab my sword and throw it at him. Right next to his neck. And
are
I
you
say,
intending to hit him or just
no,
barely?
try just to threaten him. Just like try to grab my sword and throw it at him, aiming right next to his neck, not aiming at him, by his neck. As soon as that happened, then Bonk respond would say, I may be called a thief, whatever it is, but murderer on my own. You can't not put that on me. But if you're talking to me about me killing the green bird that named Bicon, it might be different, man. Just so you know.
I am not a judge or a jury. I am not a tribunal. I'm not here for that. I was sent here for what was in the forest.
What
Well,
was
that's
in the
not
forest
why I
then?
was sent here, but it was one of the tasks the Blue Feathers were charged with recovering. You left the house where the item was stashed. The last known location. Your group here left it. Khan wants it. You don't have it. You seem to have never had it. That means that the little one has it.
And then I respond, what do you mean by the little one has it?
If you don't have it, it's not of your concern.
No. You make it into our concern since you try to steal the bag, asshole.
You don't have it. Our business is complete.
Okay, so we can kill you now?
Bamf. He disappears.
Of
Asshole.
course.
You're 100% sure that that's not a magical weapon or item?
Correct.
Is it a racial trait?
A Path of the Shadow monk is able to pass into shadow.
Oh, that badass. God damn it. I know about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And it's not a spell, so it can't be.
No,
conquered.
yeah.
It doesn't require a vocal component, so a hold person doesn't keep him from doing it either.
That one is a little bit more odd because
He
he
does
wasn't
not
in,
have to move, and
but he
does
wasn't
not
in
have to speak.
shadows. You have to be in shadows to use that because it's a shadow step, basically.
And with that, there is
But
no more in the
that's
combat.
fine. Yeah, I finished picking up all my shit.
That's asshole Bluebird. Damn it. I'll get him next time. Next time, I'll just stab him in the wing and make a fried chicken of that. Damn it.
So you move on past this point. Further down the tunnel or the passageway. And as you come to the end of this forested passageway, you see a circle of druids and a culmination of cattle. And once again, Miyasatra, you begin to feel that surge of druidic nature energy as they all begin to link hands. And the trees in front of them begin to bend over and coil into circles. The physical trees themselves, from an upright position, will bend over and spiral into essentially what looks to be like a portal. And they push the cattle through. The cows are a little bit scared, but they are able to communicate to the cows to tell them to go through. As all the cows make it through, they do send one of their people through. And one of them says, begging your pardon, but we figured you might not want to leave this one behind. He snaps his fingers twice, and Trike comes wandering up. Best of luck to you all. And he steps aside, and the doorway stands before you. Do you step through it? I'm guessing yes, because you don't really have a choice.
Gonna walk through it.
And as you walk through it, who's going through first? Like, what's the marching order through it?
I'll make sure the cows get home.
Well, I'm going here ahead. And Bomb's kind of like not in the mood.
So Desmond first, then Bonk.
Yeah.
Miyasatra's going last.
Miyasatra's going last.
She'll take Trike.
I will take Trike.
Whatever.
So I guess Thorn's the one in the middle.
Yeah, that works.
So you step through and you emerge back into the plains of Aladon. Get rid of these because they are annoying me. You see yourself back in the familiar location of the plains of Aladon. I would like everybody to make a perception check. Telsatora with advantage.
Perception check.
Perception check.
17.
Dirty 20.
6.
15.
14.
14. So we have Telsatora and Desmond are basically the only two who can see this. Maybe if you rolled a 15, you could kind of see it, but it's a little hard to make out. You can see where you are within the plains of Aladon. Based on where you are, if you look to your left, you can see a solo, isolated stone tower.
God,
And you know that if you go right, you will make it to Stone Tusk. So where your
how
geometry
long?
where you're at right now is you're somewhere right in the middle here. You are about equidistant. You can get to either location within a day.
We have cows with us, so we're
We
gonna
go
go
to
to
Stone
Stone
Tusk.
Tusk first. If there's consensus, we can go to the tower. Because we need to see if Merc has got at least 5, because if he has, then we have all the cows, and so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I can get my book ascending back.
Merc actually does send you a message because you told him to do so. He has actually been able to recover 15 cows and is
It's so much more.
already at Stone Tusk.
Let's go. And this is
So
all the ones?
with this new information, how would
Stone
you like
Tusk.
Stone Tusk. I need my shit back.
This is one of those where are we going next situations, so I do need the entire party
Stone
Tusk.
Tusk.
in perspective. Okay, so everybody wants to go to Stone Tusk. Well, actually, why am I typing this? I can just answer the question. They're both. Green feathers are both light and dark. There's different shades of them. And some of them are like they have dark outer feathers, but lighter inner feathers. They can look semi-penguin-esque.
Okay, so I guess I should ask Bonk, do you want dark green or light green? I think light green might be nicer.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Peter, you can't see these.
That's right.
What?
I put it in the wrong chat. Hold on, I'll let you see them, Peter. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna hear a bunch of those, Peter.
Lovely.
On the way there,
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna like
I've been busy, Peter.
get towards Mia and just ask like, so how was it?
Sorry, repeat that again. I forgot
How
my
d-
browser makes noise and I literally closed a page and it exploded. I'm sorry.
How was Antrim and the other elves? How do you feel?
It was not quite what I was expecting, but then again, I think the last time I willingly interacted with more than one elf was when I was home. I can't say I truly enjoyed that experience, but Antrim was not terrible.
And it seems there's a few people who know a little bit more than they let on, but none of them seem to have clocked to you, so I think we're okay. Well, aside from the wardens that are already on our tail,
Yeah, right.
but we'll deal with them
If they show up, maybe we can
when
host
they
them
show up.
somewhere. Yes, but
We put some distance, at least to least 5 days.
True. And the teleportation probably did help, but then again, what's his face said that, the hunters that are coming are
Kind
supposedly
of.
really talented.
Yeah, the moonlight glaive. That's pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried. We've dealt with wardens before, and clearly we'll have to deal with them again. I just can't say I expected to, hear from them again so soon.
Well, let's hope they don't. And did you get rid of this medallion at some point too? It's not something I want on me at all times.
I'll take it from you if you don't want it. It's meant for, me anyway. It would be
Well,
ironic.
it's well, the thing is, it's like an alarm spell, so it just informs whoever that someone in Antrim saw something, unless they can detect where it came from, and then it would be very odd. But yeah, you can have it. I don't need or want it really.
Oh, let's say we throw it in the nearest body of water. Get rid of it that way.
Well,
I know where one
Hill,
is.
Peter.
I know
swear to
where one
God.
is too.
Silver Hill is too far away. We can leave it in the tower if we really want.
True.
I had this little buzzing in my ear. It tells me something about the fucking Black Lake. No, yeah, you can have that. I don't need it. Although it seemed to need back to an enchanter if I can get this bag of holding to be more secure than it is.
I
Pay
mean,
good money for that.
I do have a suggestion to make it more secure.
What's that?
You give it to me and then you switch me out with Storm.
Well, I don't know why you took it. I don't have anything in here except from normal stuff
Well,
and the cloak that I just got.
he wanted something. What it was, that was never
I have a question. I'm
said.
going to interject real quick. Are you guys being quiet, or is this a whole party conversation?
I was just talking to her, but like I'm not being loud, but I'm not like whispering in her ear.
Yeah. It's just like casual
On our
chatting.
Okay.
on our walk to Stone Tusk. So nothing of value to anyone but me. I said from the diamond, I guess, but
If you guys would like
I
to,
turned to powder anyway.
you could make a history check.
Would that be like on the item?
Just in
If you might have
general.
won.
Okay, just in general?
The
19
reason I
total.
ask is because Kelsatora would probably be the person who would know how to connect these dots, because he's been connecting them.
True.
But we'll see if you
19 total.
18 total.
So, if you recall, Kelsatora did read the note or the letter, like a confession letter, that Quill left behind in his house. And in that letter, Quill was paid money to hold onto a package because someone was going to come in and take it. And in that package, or pick it up from him, basically, he was a middleman to deliver something. And he decided to take a peek inside, and it was a cloak. And he decided to try to destroy the cloak, and it wouldn't be destroyed. He couldn't stab it, he couldn't burn it, he couldn't tear it, he couldn't destroy it. And so Quill actually believed that the cloak itself was cursed, and that's what caused everything that happened in the Dark Forest to happen, because the mist showed up not long after that. But when you questioned Baha, more specifically when Kelsatora questioned Baha if she saw anything, there was a person who showed up wearing the insignia of Cine, who walked away with a package away from Quill's house. The Blue Feather suggested that they saw you at the location where they were supposed to pick something up, so they assumed that you had it.
So
Great.
it's the cloak.
So you would gather
It's the cloak.
that the blue feathers and the Kenku think that you had the cloak,
Okay.
but they realize that you didn't, and so he said the little one has it. And you have an identification based on the person who picked it up at Quill's house from Baja, that is probably Cine.
So we can go back to Cine.
So Kelsatora's initial theory that one person is collecting all the artifacts might not be correct. Because if Cine was collecting all of the artifacts, then Cine would have the crown. But the blue feather just confirmed for you that Khan has the crown. So either Khan and Cine are working together, or there are multiple factions going.
Do we
after
know
you.
who Khan is?
Do you?
You ask.
I don't know.
We don't have any of these goddamn things, and why are they trying to take it from us? Things we don't
Who
have.
knows? Who knows? They just want to blame everybody.
Yeah, I mean, technically, supposedly, we are already wanted in a sense for taking things by,
Yeah,
the
but only
Master of
one person
Mulberg.
knows about that. Yeah, and he's the only one that knows or cares.
As far as we know, that's the thing, is that we don't exactly know if anybody else knows.
I mean, no one's tried to kill us over the spear.
True, but how close are we actually to finding the spear?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't think soon.
Yeah.
I would hope so, though.
Yes, but you don't have to worry as much as the rest of us about the marks on the arm.
Yet I do need to talk to Ascadel soon, though.
Oh, the big man in the
I just paid.
sky.
Don't test me. I just DoorDash you shit. Don't even start with me. Don't sugar daddy me.
She might do.
Peter's my sugar daddy. I'm yours. Don't.
Does that make me a sugar granddaddy?
Technically.
Not unless you pay them shit.
So maybe, potentially.
Time will tell. He just has more knowledge than he lets on. I might be able to ask him a few questions, but I don't know about doing that tonight. Here to make sure these cows get where they need to and Will is safe.
And we all deserve a little bit of rest.
Yes, I think some of us more than others need a rest right now.
True.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Yes.
And technically Kelsatora. You two.
Yep.
Man,
you
Bonk
know.
was killing.
Hey, I try to be peace. They don't let me.
I also did take like 30 points of damage.
I was gonna
yeah,
ask,
so
do you need
Thorn
some
as
health?
well.
Do you want an apple?
I'm pretty sure after I rest, I'll be fine.
I mean, the three of you can pile on trite, can't you?
I'll give you a smooth ride with the carpet.
Or that.
Yeah, we'll just meet up with Merc whenever we can, and then sleep and eat and decide where we go from there.
Okay. So you're heading back to Stone Tusk.
With the cow.
With the cows. Just for fun.
Is it?
We're going to make a series of animal handling checks.
Great.
I will allow people throughout the night to get their rests, and you'll do this periodically, but we're going to do a series of animal handling checks. There are going to be a series of 10 of them, so you tell me who is going to be doing them.
Me. Bonk.
You don't. One person does not have to do all of them.
Me and
I
Sasha
just
can
want
do
to-
some.
Thorn's busy with arts and crafts right now. God, why'd I have to say feather? Because dear God, feathers in Microsoft Paint are a bitch.
I mean, it makes sense. My animal handling. Oh, it's actually not that bad.
I'll do it.
Are any of us actually proficient in it?
No.
I would assume you.
You do it. Has to
Uh,
be do it.
I never thought I'd actually use it, so
Well,
no.
wait, am I rolling now?
So yeah, I just want a series
Okay. 19 plus 3.
of 10 of them, and you all give them to me in whatever order you want.
Oh, well, fuck. I'll roll 3.
I can roll 4.
I don't know, 2.
Well, if you do 3, that would finish us off. It'd be all
Fine,
10.
3. I'll do 3 then.
My dice!
What?
It fell on the floor.
All right, you can feed them to me whenever you want to. I see 22 and 16.
Good next check.
13.
Mine is 20, 12, 13.
I have 16, 15, 10, and 9.
That's all of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were lucky. You just meet the threshold for success without losing any counts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
We could afford 10, but
Yeah, but
but
it better we don't.
I'm gonna immediately be like, hey, take these with the 10 back to Antrim. Actually, I'm not gonna do that.
No,
Like,
better
hey,
we
Mark,
leave them here.
these are in
Yeah,
advance
who's
for
gonna-
Argulund. Don't fuck this up again.
You're able to arrive back at Stone Tusk without issue. Nothing
Ask for my book
really
back.
eventful happens at the evening. Josh, there are 10 different colors of the feather types.
Fuck, that's too many.
So don't even
Only do
bother.
the ones that aren't trying to kill Bonk.
Actually, is that true? It might be 9. I'll let Jay decide. There's at
I
least
got green. Jay's black, so black,
my-
green, blue,
and you've met
Book
red.
back.
I meant red.
and red.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put a red highlight in here as well.
So we're gonna skip through this unless there are things that people specifically want to do. But they
Get my
will-
book back.
They will take the cows from you. Merc will give you the book back. He will approach Kelsatora specifically. Is she safe?
Yes. She is.
He looks around. He's actually counting the cows as they come in. And he more specifically addresses Desmond and Kelsatora in particular because they were the two that were speaking. Thank you.
Oh.
I was perhaps too harsh with you earlier.
It's understandable.
You were able to deliver at least on this much. And at the very least, our family and our people are safe. And Koila did offer you payment. So if you wish, I can give you what she promised.
How much we talking?
It's not money per se.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, copy that. I like things
I
better
have to
than money.
find it in my notes. Uh-oh. I have to find it in my notes because I forgot to copy this over. but there is a chest. The heck?
Yeah, the heck?
Haha, I found it. There's a chest of items. Inside, there is a shield. I have to find a replacement for this one real quick because you already have Cloaks of Billowing. So
Let's go.
I'm gonna grab a
And
random
I
other
paid
magic
for
item.
Their
Everyone
custom
gets.
makes it better.
Yeah, it's not just a random cloak.
There is a oops. There's a shield, a ring, a bottle, like a perfume bottle, and a hat. And there is a necklace with what Miyasatra and Desmond would recognize as an air crystal.
Take the shield.
Man.
Oh, and then there's a random other thing.
A random other thing.
What random other thing?
What it looks like, dear?
I know once I do that, once I find a replacement for this, which I'm going to pick here in a second, it might change what everybody wants. But what is everybody thinking at the moment?
Shield.
I like rings, but I need the crystal.
Why not just take both?
I mean, if I'm allowed, I'll take both. Yeah.
There
Yeah, shield-
are
shield,
6
ring.
items there.
Crystal only does good for one other person, and
She's not interested. I mean,
Okay,
she is,
yes.
but she's not as interested as Desmond probably would be.
So here's what it is. There is a shield. There is a sword in a scabbard. There is a ring, a perfume bottle, a hat, and a necklace with a crystal on it.
I mean, I'll take the
Shield, sword, ring, hat, crystal. What's
crystal in the
that?
ring.
And perfume.
And crystal.
All right, so unless people challenge it, Desmond's taking the ring.
Can I take 2? I want the sword and and the shield.
You want both?
Yeah.
Take one and then see, because everybody should get one unless you guys want to do it that way.
Yeah, I don't want anything.
I'll take the
Crystal
sword.
as well.
So
Oh, fuck.
Desmond, the necklace with the crystal of air on it. Desmond, that is a ring of spell storing.
Okay.
So it works similar to
I'm
the
aware how it
card
works.
ring, but you store a single spell in it and it just stays there until you use it. Bonk, which one did you take?
The sword.
The sword. When you unsheathe the sword, it illuminates dim light.
Huh? It
And
illuminates
then
dim light.
it illuminates, it like emits dim light, and then
Okay.
it dims back down to nothing. It is a moon-touched sword.
Question, Peter.
Mhm.
The description says that it has this ring stored in it already.
It does not have a spell stored in it at the moment.
Okay, just making sure. Be interesting.
I'll see what the shield is.
The shield,
Yeah, I'll see what it is.
it is a shield of missile attraction.
A missile attraction?
Okay.
That's not a good one.
That's not good for Bonk to have.
I mean, that's perfect for a paladin to have. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking Bonk here.
Oh. Wow. That
Wow,
sucks.
what?
Well, so
Yeah. It sucks.
hold on though. If you're looking it up and you see what you're seeing, that's not exactly how it works.
Okay.
You don't know if it's cursed or not, and if it is cursed, you don't know if that's the effect.
Okay.
But it is a magic shield. And when you touch it to pick it up, it actually grows spikes, and in the front of it, it's almost like it develops two spikes in the center that are kind of like fangs.
Okay.
Thorn, are you taking anything?
What is left?
A hat and a bottle of perfume.
Don't you
I'll
have a
take the
lady
hat.
back home?
She's not really the perfume wearing type, if you get my drift.
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
I mean,
You might
If
want
no one
to
else-
get your Koila.
if no one else wants to.
Coila may like it.
Yeah.
She's giving it away. These are her items that she's
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Do not give her own item to her.
Desmond, don't you have a lady back?
I do. I'll take it if you don't
She's
want
a
it.
perfume wearer.
You are
It
the
is a-
only.
perfume of bewitching.
Let's fucking go.
Why did she have that?
What is that? I don't know what is
What was
She
she
didn't
planning
need
for
the perfu-
Kelsatora?
She didn't need the perfume to get Kelsatora's heart.
Thorn, if you take the hat, it is a hat of vermin.
Alright. I don't know
Like
what
the
that
big
does.
guy who wants to run for president. Vermin Supreme, isn't that his name?
Yes, that is his name.
Let me wear a boot.
Yes,
Kelsator-
he does.
He got more votes than I think it was either Nikki Haley or someone else.
yeah, it was,
Or
it
Viv-
was Nikki Haley.
Good on
That's
him.
which is so fucking funny.
Good on him.
Kelsatora, he approaches you and he passes you very subtly a small package that people would have to roll to see what it is, but you can tell by the feel of it that it is a book.
Awesome. Thank you.
And he whispers in your in your ear quietly. And he says, "I think she'd want you to have this."
Oh.
Now whisper back, thank you.
I like how we speak of her as if she's dead, but she's literally just suspended in time.
She's as good as dead if we don't get a cure, so
Well, we don't even know if there is a cure.
yeah, that's why.
But you know a good place to look?
Look, yeah,
Oh
Argulund.
yeah, 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 totally a great place to look. Let's go there.
Well, that is the question, because now with the cattle delivered, your payment given,
Now we play real D&D. Fuck.
you have to decide where
After
you're going to
shopping
go. Where are you going now?
Tower.
Well,
Just kidding. We're going to Argulund.
Yeah, Argulund has the most leads for the spear.
Got to remove that curse if we can.
Okay, so
Is it
we're
there?
Just
I
remove
guess,
it.
I guess there's no reason to go to the tower at the moment if you've solved the cattle problem temporarily.
Oh my god, they
Something
were at the
you-
fucking tower, weren't they?
So there
Ooh.
may have been
Don't say if you don't want to.
What?
there may or may not have been cows at the tower. They may
Ugh.
they may be dead, they may not be dead, they may be there, they may not be there.
So it may have been a waste if we had
Um,
gone straight there.
So Koila actually, not Koila, I'm sorry. Merc actually asks where you'll go next.
Argulund.
We'll go to Argulund.
Yep. Suppose so.
Do yourself a favor and avoid the tower if you can.
Make it sound better than it is. We've already made a choice.
If you are able to fix her, please bring her back.
I will.
All right. We're going to do one more thing and then we'll be at a point where we can stop if you guys want. Are you guys making any preparations before you leave to head to Argulund?
Nap time for 4 hours, so I can.
You can do
normal
that.
again.
Well, actually, Trike probably needs to sleep.
Yeah, we all probably should, at least for a little bit.
So I will permit, again, you guys feel free to stop me if you want to do something, but I'll give you a long rest. So those of you who had,
It's wind, not air.
you wanted to, huh?
It's wind, not air in the docs.
Yeah, sorry.
Same
sorry.
difference.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, yeah, but I just couldn't find it in the doc, but I found it. Thank you.
The those of you who had points of exhaustion, they are gone, so you're reset to 0, so you no longer have disadvantage on ability checks. Trike is back to full capacity. Your spell slots are refilled. If you were wanting to attune to things and move stuff around, you can do that. And you set off in the direction of Argulund from Stone Tusk, and this is Argulund right here. So he advised you to avoid the tower. So I'm just curious: are we avoiding the tower, or are we going there?
Avoiding.
The most direct route on Trike, if you push him, it's going to take a couple of days. I'm zoomed in, so this is more distance than it looks like.
Probably 5 days.
No.
More than 5 days?
Because we're zoomed in. Right, you made it from
2,
Silverhill to
3.
Antrim in 1 day. This is closer to 2.
Yeah, like
2.5.
Less than 5 days?
Less than 5. For sure. Because again, this distance from Silverhill to Antrim, that's 1 day.
Yeah. And I thought Stone Tusk to Antrim was like 5 days as well, but I guess because Stone Tusk to Silverhill was 2. Was it not?
It was closer to 1.5.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I don't know. I'm fine with less time.
This is like a 2 to 2.5 day trip.
Okay.
When you wake up, and again, you are able to interrupt me at any time. When you wake up, Miyasatra feels more of a relief being out of Antrim. I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah.
It's a more refreshing sleep than you've had for the past couple of days. And you feel like your guard can be let down for a second. And when you let that guard down, another consciousness in your body wants to take over. So I need a transition switch between Miyasatra and Storm.
Yeah, it's normal, right? That's me and Starter go to nat 1 and nothing would say that, but yeah. The cat is back.
What if Storm got a nat 1?
Well, then I'd have to reroll because their modifier is the same.
Oh, is that the same?
Yes.
Is the score the same?
Yes.
Yeah. What's wrong with you guys? They're all the same.
Why did you make this character twice, but one's a cat?
Storm is
still down so many hit points.
Wait, has she not healed? Have you not been healing?
No one's been sleeping.
She's not healed. She's not slept. She's got 2 spell slots left.
On the way to Antrim, it was Mia's.
Well, you can attempt to take. I mean, short rests are easy.
At least 3 days, so that's fine.
2.5.
Yeah, but
Hey.
Storm hasn't been out, so I would just assume. I don't know where she goes when she's not out.
Oh,
you don't.
Yeah, so I don't know if she's able to take a rest or to regenerate health points or anything like that.
We have been in the past just to make it easier.
Okay.
Because that also really sucks if you're not able to, because you'll pop out and be like, I have no spell slots. So I have been assuming that you've been doing that.
Okay, well, I have not.
Haven't been, so if you don't want to, that's totally fine.
No, I do. This makes things so much easier.
So you set off, And kind of midday on your way out from Stone Tusk, I need another perception check from everybody.
It's the fucking guys.
You see another group of blue feathers.
I'm Meteor Swarm.
10.
10.
Who had
I don't-
Storm's cloak, by the way?
Give it to me. Storm will never have it.
Literally.
I'm assuming Thorn just kept it.
Yeah, I'll give it to her. Like, here, we got this made for you while we were on our trip.
She's gonna like absolutely lose her mind over. She's like, this is the greatest thing I've ever received. Like, look, it's all the colors and all the little details. This is so much fun.
I can imagine Storm thinking the pictures of the ball of yarn could actually be a ball of yarn.
Oh yeah.
It used to be.
Is like plucking, because it's not yarn, but still.
Red.
Cool. So you got a 25.
Don't pick at that. Don't pick at that. You wear it.
Storm
But
got
it
a
looks
10.
like yarn.
I got a dirty 20.
I don't even know what to
20,
say to
cool.
that. Honestly, you're just right. I don't know.
Bonk, I need a perception check from you.
Oh
Nat
wait,
one.
That one?
Oh,
Okay.
wait 1 second here. Amelia, did you take the Elven chain as Mia?
no.
All right, then I'm holding it for you because we have 2, and I fucking paid for 2. So
Yeah.
okay, sorry. Carry on.
You notice 2 things, but they're kind of the same thing, sort of. One, you do notice a conspicuous group of birds in one area, just like in the grass. They're just kind of watching you.
Like
But there's
Kenku
one-
birds or like
No,
birds?
just like birds, normal
Oh.
birds. But there's one in particular, is a really nasty, evil-looking pigeon giving you a side eye.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
No, wait, can I go
Unironically,
after them?
unironically, I want to
Let
kill
me go
it.
chase him, please.
Can you go up? Wait,
No.
where is it? I totally missed where they were.
So if it's just in the grass on the side while you're riding.
Oh. Put her on the carpet and have it go like fucking fast, 80 feet a second.
I don't know the stat block for a bird, so go ahead.
I mean, it's like two hits,
Wait,
right?
hold on.
What's its AC? But go ahead and make it unarmed.
Just roll a d4. That's what I do for a cat.
Hold on. Wait.
I found one. I just need an
Oh.
attack roll.
Okay, and then for an unarmed, what is that?
Mhm.
Is that
D20,
just okay.
strength, or because you're a cat, maybe dexterity. Plus proficiency.
So is
Is
it
your-
dexterity or strength? Probably
I will-
dexterity though.
I will allow dexterity in this case,
So 13.
just barely. Its
Okay.
AC is 13, and it has 1 hit point, so it's dead. Unlike the last time you saw a pigeon that was following you, which was when you were on the boat on your way to the Cave of Darkness, that big ass pigeon that Baja sent, which was a fey pigeon that exploded. This is just a normal pigeon and it dies.
Just a normal but evil looking pigeon.
But when you look at it, it doesn't look like a pigeon after you kill it.
What does it look like?
Just a random other bird.
How peculiar.
The other thing that Thorn and Desmond notice are a bunch of other birds flying from every direction. They're carrying something in their talons. And they release it, dropping it down on all of you. There are 12 of these birds. Each one dropping an arrow down upon you. I need each of you to make 12 dexterity saving throws.
Well, Dexter.
Wait,
Each of you make 12.
each bird. How does that make sense?
Each bird is carrying an arrow in its talons and is dropping it on you.
We're not all on the same square.
I'm aware.
So that's what, 12 d20 plus dexterity?
Well, I don't need a sum of all
Okay.
12. It's 12 individual dexterity saving throws.
Right.
I'm just gonna use.
And you don't have to give me all of the numbers. I just need you to record them.
Bulb dice or 20?
12.
Okay.
Huh?
12 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
I have words for you.
And let me know when you all are done.
I'm good.
I'm also good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Just waiting on
All right.
and Josh.
12.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. First of all, did anybody get a natural 1?
No.
Me.
You did? Okay.
Twice.
What happened to that new dice?
Twice? Did you say you got
Twice.
2? 2?
Yeah, what
Okay.
happened to the dice?
It's
You used them all
shitty.
last week. All right. Secondly, I need you to count how many you got below 16. So 15 and below.
Oh,
4.
10.
Below how much?
15 and below.
Is that including that one?
Yes, that includes the nat 1.
8.
8.
7.
I swear that if we started this by killing that bird,
No, well, maybe not.
Ah,
I don't
no.
blame you.
you
I was
can't
gonna.
give us an evil bird and not
Did you
expect us to slay
say
it.
10?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Wait, what's your dexterity modifier?
It's +2. I just rolled really badly because I
Oh.
used an online thing. Like I didn't roll by hand. I wasn't gonna do 12.
Aww.
That's fair.
I don't
Okay.
even own that many.
I
dice.
did a mix of both because the computer was slow.
So for every one below 16, you take 4 points of damage.
So you're trying to kill us.
Jay rolled 2 natural 1s. What I will say is the first thing that happens is you get struck by the arrow. It only does 1 point of piercing damage. But then it's, for some reason, tipped with acid. And you get burned for 4 points of acid damage on every arrow that hits you. Attached to every arrow is a piece of paper. Bonk rolled 2 natural 1s. The arrow lands on, and I'm going to let you decide this, Jay. Say the word 1 or the number 1 or 2. Which one? 1 or 2?
I'll say 1.
One. You're a Kenku, right? So you have bird feet. You have 3 talons. One of the arrows lands on the edge of one of your talons and clips it off.
God, are you kidding me?
A second one hits the same talon, clipping off more of that talon. Until you can find a way to fix that, your maximum movement speed is reduced by 5 feet.
God, kidding me.
And there, like I said, is a piece of paper attached to every one of the arrows that has hit you.
Does anything happen for the ones 16 and above?
Nope, they all miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dexterity.
Oh,
saving.
that's not possible because there's 12 arrows. So you have to be distributed. So how I'm going to do this, read to me how many you failed again. I messed up.
That's what I was
Um,
asking.
10, 8, 8, 7. So the same arrow can't hit you twice. Daniel, you fucked me up. This was Daniel's idea, by the way.
I'm gonna.
And I
Yeah, I
loved
don't know
it
who Daniel
on
is, but I'm not happy
I-
for sure.
So you don't take 10 arrows. You take 5 arrows. If you got 8, you take 3 arrows. So 5, and then Thorn only took 1. So Thorn takes 5 points of damage. Bonk and Desmond take. Oh no, you all failed. Kelsatora, you got an 8 too.
Yes.
Desmond got 8. Bonk missed
Huh?
8. So how many did you miss?
4.
4. Okay. Damn it. This was easier if I just said a bunch of arrows, but I said 12. So Storm
Double
takes
birds.
5 of them. You take 1 of them. You take 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 10, 2. Okay. Storm took 5 arrows, so you take 25
20
points.
points.
20 points. Yes.
4
it is-
damage.
It is 4 damage each.
Mhm.
Desmond, 4 points. The rest of you, 8 points. That's better. I knew something was wrong. I was like, it can't deal 50 points of damage
That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
8 with 12 arrows. That doesn't seem right.
How
Each-
high are they?
They're within range.
Of what?
Of Storm.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, okay. What if I don't want to use Eldritch Blast?
I mean, they're not within melee range. You would have to use a ranged weapon.
60 feet, 120 feet.
Closer to 120 feet.
Okay.
But like after they drop their arrows, they're gonna fly away.
There's no point.
Strangely enough,
Yeah.
between Thorn and Desmond, Desmond was the one who rolled higher. You will notice the eyes of each of those birds are glowing blue. That has happened to you before. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I talked to Thorn later too. I have to do a few things.
The birds disperse because the blue in their eyes fades away and they begin to disperse and fly in their own directions.
No point in even going after them.
Each, like I said, each arrow has a piece of paper on it.
I'll look at the one that hit me.
Every single piece of paper is identical. You will if you pull the paper off the arrow, you will notice there are burn marks on each piece of paper. And it has a note that says, perhaps one note wasn't enough. Maybe I was being too vague. Please come to Argulund. We have answers. Don't worry about the wardens. They think you're outside. The safest place would be the one place where they're not looking for you.
in the middle of the ocean.
Signed, G.
Who, Greenie?
First guy with a G name gets an Eldritch Blast up the ass.
If you all remember,
I don't.
you have had a note
Not
since the
all
very
of us were
beginning of
there.
the game that said, I heard what happened. I may be able to help. Meet me in Argulund. Signed, G.
Oh, yeah,
It was
that
put
guy.
in your backpack before you arrived at Nessitoft.
Yeah, we had a few things going down then, though. So
Not all of us were there.
If you would like to,
we talked to this guy before.
anybody who would like to may perform an investigation check on the paper.
Oh, dude.
Eh.
Never mind, got that one.
Particularly people who know things about writing would have advantage on this type of investigation.
Yeah.
I'll just put
Jonathan.
it in.
Calcitora.
I'll just put it in the bag.
I got an 18.
18. I believe Desmond shared the note from before on your way back to Nessitoft after the Yichuan situation.
Probably.
Yes. Storm was
and
not there
that-
for that.
No, she was not. She's
Uh-huh.
probably very confused.
Oh, very, yeah.
The handwriting is a match, which is not surprising because it's signed with the same initial. But the acid burns. The burns on the paper are acid burns. And working with alchemical supplies, you would be able to recognize this is not a man-made acid. This is a naturally, biologically occurring acid that has burned this paper.
I'm telling Storm that this happens whenever you try to eat a bird.
But I mean, I've eaten birds in the past and this has never happened. So why is this happening now? Are the birds here weird?
They
'Cause
are.
okay, yeah, because the birds back home are very normal. I mean, not all of the birds back home are normal. Because I caught an owl once, and I guess I made somebody else mad about the owl, but like, the owl was really good.
Never had owl.
It's good. Just don't eat it around owl people, because they won't like you ever.
Yeah, they'll raise a
Ever.
hoot.
Hollow bones, though, so I'm guessing most of the meat was boneless.
Yeah, it wasn't bad though.
I've eaten weirder.
Yeah,
This is
like
where it eats
what?
people, so.
He eats people. And
Yeah,
she's like dramatically turned over her shoulder to look at Calcitora with like wide eyes.
I try to keep you away from that.
Oh,
I also
I've
forgot you
seen-
didn't know.
I mean, I've seen people eat weird things, but I've never seen people eat other people. That is really, really. Does he not get sick? Is he okay?
No, he actually has to.
He has to. And she's continuing to stare over her shoulder, all like, clearly she's curious, but she's also like hesitant to go over there now.
And this conversation is not secret.
Not with Storm. She's
Not
Okay.
anymore.
so loud.
Now,
After I said
Calcitora-
Calcitora eats people.
Calcitora, they are talking about eating people.
Yes.
When is the last time you ingested blood? It's been a couple of
It's-
days.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's been like
Make a Constitution saving.
it's been
throw.
at least 2 days, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, 2 or 3?
It's been
Constitution,
2.
Constitution, not sanity.
Okay.
Oh.
1 second. 11.
11.
Yeah.
You are very, very, very hungry.
Gotcha.
Please don't traumatize the cat.
I do need a sanity throw now.
Okay.
No.
Hey, have some
21.
21.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yep.
It's
Look at
just
these
one of those,
birds.
it's just one of those hunger attacks.
These
Oh,
bloody
Storm-
Kind of brings
birds.
it out.
Yeah. Wait, Storm's. She's got. I forgot she has the bird with her. She's like, "Do you think he'd like this? I know it's not a person, but like, it's a bird."
You like it, so why not?
Okay. She like carefully kind of stops walking to let herself catch up with Kelsatora before like holding. She doesn't say anything because she's like still worried that he eats people, but she's like, holding the bird out to him.
He takes it and starts eating. Well, he says thank you and then starts eating.
And that she like runs back to Desmond's side and she's like, he took it. He's eating the bird. That means he won't eat us, right?
No, but for now,
For
we'll be fine.
now.
You're
What?
not. You're a cat. You're fine. He has not tried to eat my cat ever.
I don't
How
eat
do
my
you know?
friends.
What?
Well, we'll see. If he else to say anything. Well, I have you here actually.
What?
You know that fancy ring, Kelsatora, you have?
Yeah.
Want to trade it
No.
for 2 rings that I have?
No.
Damn.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put a spell in my spells. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Well, we're already headed in the direction that they want us to go in, and it's kind of dumb for them to be like, "Hey, go here." Like, don't they know we're already going there?
I mean, clearly
We're
not.
headed. We're headed in the direction. The only place we could go is straight to where they want us to go. So I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking.
I don't think they are.
Probably they sent birds to attack us. So,
So we're fast forwarding to wherever.
The birds was where I wanted to end
Cool.
because I legitimately thought there was direction to the tower.
no, we were going straight to
Right.
Argulund.
But you're
Yep.
going straight to Arguland.
Straight to
we-
Arguland.
But I have been working on something in Arguland with Daniel. For those of you who don't know, he's my next door neighbor. He's like my best friend. He's not a huge D&D guy, but he likes making random scenarios. And he said, do this before they get there. And I said, oh, okay. So I threw it in here because I thought it was
I
fun.
mean, we were like, yeah, straight to
Already
Argulund from
heading
Stone
there.
Tusk.
You're already heading there, but in case you were going to the Tower of Ekathil,
He's gonna get slapped.
was-
Like, dude, we were on our way. What are you doing? He lost a toe. He's like 14. What the fuck is your problem? Oh wait, can
I
I
think
actually
he's like 8.
can I if the toe is still there, can I heal?
you can try.
Do your best.
That's probably a no.
Is the severed toe still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
All right, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna put as much healing as I can into this.
It has worked with Kelsatora's tooth.
This is a D6.
It's going to be more on Arcana than it is going to be on the healing.
Okay, so I have to roll a kind of check.
So it would be an Arcana check.
That's 21 plus that's 6 plus 6, 12, 13. But that's not the right number. 15 points of healing. Not that it necessarily matters, but 21 on the Arcana.
21 on the Arcana.
Wait, can I do an Arcana check before I cast the spell?
Well, so yeah, it doesn't matter how much healing you're going to give,
Okay.
per se. It's more about will the spell reattach
Mm-hmm.
is what that's going to be. And normally, to
Can you
reattach
stitch
an
it?
extremity, you'd need a special type of cleric spell. But like with a tooth, it works. And with a toe, it will probably work. So with a 21, I will say yeah,
Okay.
it'll reattach.
Here's your toad. There's your talon. You can walk. There you go. How old are you again in Birdie? I've never actually asked. Bunk.
Well. I could say, if I remember correctly,
How old?
10.
10 in bird years? How,
10.
what's that translate into human years?
That's a lie, you what? Pre-teenager?
Because dogs and cats are like 7 and 8 years. What are birds?
So what I will say is 13 for a Kenku, like 12 or 13 for a Kenku, is like 21 for a human.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
So he's still underage drinking.
So he's an underage
No.
drinker.
Well, it depends.
Not for a
Like,
human.
Drinking in UK is like 16.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
Drinking for in America is 21. If in
Well,
human
if
years
he,
he would
if
be.
he were 12 or 13,
10, not he's 10,
Oh,
not 12
yeah,
or
yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Well,
so he's closer
well,
to
I also don't care.
a 15-year-old.
We're also in what like we don't have cell phones. No, who's gonna call the cops?
Anybody
Fine.
that has a warden medallion.
Hey, guess what? We do too, motherfucker.
I
They
have
get-
a
they get
warden
beat the
medallion.
fuck
Well, no,
up.
technically Miss Thatcher's got it and she's not here.
That's true.
Damn it.
So we're
He
stopping
doesn't
here.
have an ID with his age on it. Like all he has to say is I'm 21. Like,
Yeah, in like the deepest voice possible.
Oh, I just
He
like
can mimic a voice
he
of
can mimic
someone.
Yeah.
a deep voice.
Yeah.
True. That's all he
Okay.
does.
I think we are ending.
Yes. So this is where we're gonna stop, kind of in the middle of this journey.
Bye, John.
Ooh.
The
So I know I'll say goodbye before you leave this time.
Bye.
the
Bye, John.
Night, John. The journey to Argulund is going to be probably pretty quick.
I mean, it's another
So
day.
You'll
Where are
arrive.
you gonna go after Argulund?
You don't know.
Of course
Well,
not.
yeah, we don't know because we haven't
Well,
made
if
the
we don't
decision
find
yet.
the cure for Toila, there is one other place we could go.
No way.